You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land. True Media Boxing Radio with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. And we back. Too many podcasts. Let me see what I sound like. All right, we good. I like this. Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. I can't even front, dog. I like this. It's sound a whole lot. You get what I'm saying? You dig? I just had to make it do what it do. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We making it pop, make it crack a lack. Shout out to Green Eyes P in the building. Let me go to the other chat. I got another chat too. You get what I'm saying? We got another chat. Man, I ran across this video. Man, I ran across this video, man. Probably I ran across this video. I was like, oh hell no. I'm looking online, I'm seeing a whole lot of stuff going on, the flim-flam, the shenanigans. And it's a lot of people, it's a lot of fighters that I realize that I call ducks. And I'm like, you know what, man? These fighters probably weren't even ducking, man. It's just that the business people in the back, who control the fighters. Hey, shout out to Mr. Tomato Can, salute fam. Something in November. It's the business people in the back. They around here making these fighters look like ducks, And I'm like, man, bro, you can't, man. Let me tell you something. Now I gotta analyze everything and everybody I ever looked at as a duck. Now if it's unless it's something just outright duckish. Like, no, man, I ain't finna fight him. A fighter just come up, man, I ain't finna fight that dude, man. Hell no, I don't want to fight him. If it's something like that, then, outright, meaning that if the fight can be made and the only thing you have to do, let's say the money right, the paperwork right, everything right, and you still just saying no, then that could be looked upon as that. But it's a whole lot of stuff going on, fam, that I'm realizing, especially with the Edward De Los Santos situation. I'm like, oh, true. I'm like, oh, what? Oh, goddamn, Scamson at it again, huh? Oh, big scam. The big scamster at it again. Boy, I try to tell you, boy. And guess what? And if he did it to Edward De Los Santos, he probably did it to doggone the Method de Monta. Yep. If he did it to Edward De Los Santos, he did it to somebody else. That's what they do. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I know it though. I know, not knew it. I didn't know, you know what I mean? I knowed it. Knowed. That's not a word, but we just making that shit up today. That's a word in the hood.
To this day.
If you go to the hood, you're going to hear people say, yeah, man, I knowed it. Hey, listen. Hey, check this out. Hey, shout out to Miss Black Panther. Hey, Miss Black Panther. I'm listening to Deontay Wilder on this interview right on with Ariel and and Ade. Bro, hey, listen, man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Please, I don't want nobody to get upset with me when I say this. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this 2 more times because I don't want nobody to get mad. I do not want nobody to get mad. Please do not. I don't want nobody to get upset when I say this. I gotta say this one more time, because I know I'm gonna get some flack. I know that part of the the Torquenator Army, the Butter Biscuits, I know they're gonna come from the juggler. You get what I'm saying? But how come every time I hear Deontay Wilder speak, you're like, this man got all this money. He didn't go to a speech therapist or nothing. Every time I hear this man talk, man, he's trying to sound philosophical, which would make it sound worse. And he sound like he just walked fresh off a plantation. True. I'm like, God damn, man. Like all this money this dude don't make, man.
To this day.
Like, man, you couldn't, and you talking the same way you did when you first started boxing. I mean, the brother trying, but man, I'm like, man, God damn, when I knows these things and so, you know what I mean? When Azza comes around, and when Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber, when Azza comes around, and I'm a you get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what the hell is this nigga? Again, I ain't never said this before on air, online. This is my first time ever saying this. And I'm like, man, it might sound kind of crazy with me saying it. Well, bro, I'm like, man, I just got to say it, dog. I'm listening to this interview. I'm like, man, why is this nigga talking like this here, fam? True. I know people, listen, like, why is he, I know a chick from Alabama. She don't talk like that. But she went to college and stuff, but she don't talk like that. I'm pretty sure she probably can, if she was deep down, you know what I mean? Because, when she, you got, it's like Alabama. When I say Alabama, because I know people from Alabama, or everybody from Alabama don't talk like that. But like I know, like now in Mississippi, I won't say that bad about Mississippi, but everybody in Mississippi don't talk the same. But it's just certain parts you go to, and I'm like, man, but he from Tuscaloosa. Like, God damn, he talk like he just walked off the set of Color Purple or something. I'm like, damn, dog. All right, anyways, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. Anyway, let's get into the show. Once we get to 100, we got 100. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I mean, you too rich to still be talking like that. You put with the speech therapy. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get rid of this accent. Because they'll teach you that in the acting class. Like Idris Elba, the actor Idris Elba. No, he's British. He's a British actor. But when he play American roles, you don't hear his British accent. He's really good at throwing off his accent. There's a couple of British artists, British actors that you see in a lot of movies now. You won't even know that they're British, because the way they disguise their accent, they do it very, very well. So I think maybe it's so I use improper words on this show, but I do it out of jest. Like I say, I'm talking about. I say education. I say stuff like, yeah, man, you're saying though. You know what I mean? You feel me? You know what I'm talking about, man. I'm sitting there doing my thing. When he be popping that flip flam, he be talking that flip flam, popping that wheat. I'm doing my thing. I'm shang-langing in the cut. I'm doing that. I'm doing that out of, just out of jest. And it's the slang, it's the lingo. I'm like, no, this dude really talk like this. You know what I mean? Like, God damn. I know you get what I'm saying? Like, it's so, you know what? When I think when Ron Boy Fresh say Bama, just a picture of Wilder come in my head. See these Bamas. See when they say Bamas, they saying you lame, dog. Man, these old Bamas, these lame ass jokers, man. These dudes here, man, they green, man. They straight up green. They square, man. They don't know what's going on. And it's like, it is what it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or you know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I'm talking about? Or you know what I'm talking about? Either way it go, it means the same thing. Anyways. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bills. Damn. Deontay Wilder. I lost confidence in myself once I started losing. Now I know a lot of hold on. Listen, I don't have several. Shout out to the Bomb Squad.
To this day.
I don't had several digital shootouts online. with the Wildest, the Torquenator Army, on the Butter Biscuits. I don't had several shootouts. I was like Yosemite Sam with 2 6-shooters. You know what I mean? And I didn't, 2 6-shooters that shot 100 that shot 100 rounds apiece. I got a 6-shooter that I don't have to reload like Yosemite Sam. You get what I'm saying? So I was the Elmer Fudd. I'm coming in this thing. I'm shooting wascally wabbits. I'm busting at them. Wascally wabbits. YouTube. I'm not talking about doing any harm to anybody. This is a joke. I'm comparing it to a cartoon. I got to do that now because y'all YouTube, y'all algorithm, not your algorithm. That y'all AI be tripping. Yeah, dog. We heard him say something bad. I'm like, nah, man, it's a joke. You know what I mean? AI don't understand context. Anyways, yeah, man. So I had several. So me and the Wildets go back. We go way back. We don't have several digital shootouts online. I've came out victoriously. I mean, I got a paper cut here or, scraped across the arm there. But outside of that, it wasn't that serious. I destroyed them. Now, it took me about 2 years to get rid of them. Then after I got rid of them, then it took me a year to go to war. I had to go to war with the aerosexuals. It took me a year to deal with them. I took care of them too. You get what I'm saying? So after I took care of the Wildest and aerosexuals, and everything Gucci now. I think everybody don't learn their lesson. They understand, you know what, man, this nigga here for the long haul. We can't do nothing with him. He too talented. I mean, all of us grouped up together to come against him, and he whooped all our ass. True. Shit, I would listen. I would take it turns. Whooping these niggas' ass. Okay, whoop Jabba the Hutt over there. Okay, knocked off the Butter Biscuits. Okay, Jennifer Ford, they get him a drop kick. Fagnon, I DDT'd him. She go. I hit him with the rock bottom. Again, I was just going around. I was just, get what I'm saying? I was just going to, it was easy, it was easy. I was in it for the long haul, you know what I mean? Sometimes you at war lasts longer, than expected. You know what I mean? So, I was in it for the long haul by myself. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to bring back those memories. I don't want to bring back those memories. I know just in case somebody want to jump out that window, go back and look at the archives. The archives will tell you, don't do it. True. The archives will tell you don't do it. They say, no, don't fuck with him. Not that nigga there, don't fuck with him. Hell no. Please do not get him started. But he don't know when to stop. You get what I'm saying? Anyways. In a recent interview on DAZN, with host Ariel and Ade, Deontay Wilder shared why he still has passion for the sport of boxing. Wilder spoke on why he chose to fight on BLK Prime. Some would say EBT Prime. Some would say BLK Prime. Some would say BET After Dark. That's what they were saying now. That's what they were saying. So I'm keeping that same energy. I learned from them. When I say them, I'm talking about the Butter Biscuits. I'm talking about the Shea Butter Laptop Revolutionaries. I learned from you guys. And that's who I learned from. So now I'm taking your same words and throwing it right back at you. And I notice these guys, they don't like it. True. Yeah, they don't like it. But hey, listen, when you take their words and throw it back at them, they don't like it. Hey, shout out to the Martin. Shout out to Lisa Bell. Miss Black Panther. Nah, they don't like that. Nigga, man, this motherfucker taking our same words, dog. He throwing it right back at us, shoving it down our hypocritical throats. Anyways. Wilder spoke on why he chose to fight on BLK in the EBT Prime, and why his team picked the number 83rd ranked Tyrrell Herndon as an opponent. Some telling me Malik Scott made this pick. Some telling me this whole Malik Scott pick. Some telling me Malik, you get what I'm saying? Something is telling me this is a Malik Scott pick. Malik Scott was like, well, Deontay, you being the king and being such a deep thinker and philosophical thinker like I am, I know and understand what you're going through because I've been a fighter myself before. And I remember, Deontay, the night before when I was scheduled to fight you, I knew what you brought to the table, the greatness. I felt the royalty, from your name, the way you walked. You walked the earth like a king. and that's what made me gravitate to you. Not more so than after we fought, but I gravitated towards you because of the manhood, the person, the godlike figure or the Christ-like figure that I see within the depths of your soul. That's what I saw in you, Deontay, and that's why me and you still real good friends to this day. You knows what, Malik's? This is why I fucks with you. Malik's, because you's the only ones that understands me. When I was wits, my baby mama, Telly, the one that all of us had, we had a swingers. Remember that swingers spot we went to, and you invited us to your OnlyFans when you was with the other girl, the kind of one that was kind of fine red and chubby a little bit. You were with her, and we were swapping that time. Remember that time we were swapping, and sometimes we even swap with each other's. This is around the time that my ayahuasca days, and Eyes remembers, that how we's connected. We's connected, and you must know that when I say these things, I means what I says, and you was the only ones that was able to connect with me, and this is why I likes you to this day. To this day, Malik Scott. So this nigga tried to talk philosophical. I can just imagine the conversation they was having. I'm like, man, goddamn. So Malik Scott probably like, you know what, man, we gotta start over from scratch, because I think it's obvious that Deontay, he can't fight the top guys right now. So let's find somebody. Let's find a black fighter. And let's help a brother man get paid. I think this brother, he know to make about $500-600 a fight. We gonna pay him. Let's give him $1,500. He'll be cool with that. $1,500. When he get a picture with Deontay, you know what I mean? And we can call it a wrap. True. We get in contact. Get in contact with our EBT. Get in contact with EBT Prime. Find out what kind of food stamp program they got over there, and let them know we ready to do business. Yeah, get in contact with AG5. Yeah, get in contact with EBT Prime, man, and I let them know I was just a guy I'm looking at. He looked like he's a serious threat. He ranked number 283 in the world. And he took a picture with Deontay about 6 years ago. He took some picture. He took some picture, with Deontay. And I just think that, Shelly, what do you think, Shelly? Well, Malik, I think the last two fights with that Deontay had with Joseph Parker, I honestly thought that he had a really good chance against him, but that didn't work out. And then once he signed up to fight Zhilei Zhang, I think we all pretty much knew that he wasn't going to win that fight. We knew he was pretty much a shot fighter, and I really didn't want Deontay to take that fight. However, the money was good, and I was worried because he was doing that, moving his neck back like that with the broomstick, and he did the 360 Michael Jackson spin in the middle of the ring. I knew right then that he was done. To this day. You know what I mean? So Malik, just make sure we want to get one more big payday out of Wilder. We still have the Anthony Joshua fight under our sleeves. So what I need you to do is make sure that this next opponent is the cherriest of the cherries. And to make it even better, make it a black fighter so we can say he fought a slick black fighter. To this day. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, listen, this is like doggone Malik Scott say, we got this one here. We gonna pick this dude right here. And matter of fact, he was so happy to take a picture with Deontay. We know he gonna take a dive. Hey, they don't talk to him. Hey, JC, they don't talk to him. Hey, they don't talk to him. Hey, shout out to Brian Norman, see you. Hey, Brian Norman, boy, hey B, boy, oh my God, boy, you know what? I'm doing the show. I'm doing the show about you tomorrow. Man, I got a show about you, boy. Hey, look. Oh my God. Oh, well, this smoke right here, boy, this some real smoke. This is some real smoke. I just saw an interview with Bozy Ennis, man. Anyway, I'm gonna put that in the cut. That's gonna be fire flame. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, so it look like they don't found the dude ranked number 283. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that. He said, Cole, do you think Big Baby Anderson can beat Wilder? Man, Big Baby Anderson. Big Baby Anderson. I thought you meant Jarrell Miller. I mean, you know, yeah. I think he could beat Wilder. I think he could beat him. Yeah, I think he could beat him. Yeah, I think, you know what I mean. I think he can. You know, Wilder. You know, again, you know, he has a little bit more. You know, he has better. Yeah, you know, and I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? You know, that fight might be 50-50 because it depends. If Wilder really a shot fighter, we're gonna see because he fighting dog going to sleep like the brother from San Antonio, the man from San Antonio. So we gonna see. You know, anyways. This interview told me a lot about Deontay Wilder's mental state. Wilder said things like, you know, it got so bad, I had to undergo a wellness check for my mental state. I said, God damn. Them niggas. Hey, I ain't making this up. I'm gonna play the interview. I got the receipts. I'm gonna play the interview.
True.
I'm gonna play it.
True.
I swear to God, I'm gonna play it. I swear to God, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play the interview. Y'all gonna hear it for yourself. You're gonna hear it for yourself. I said, hey, guess what? Wilder was riding around in a Rolls Royce. I ain't never been in a Rolls Royce before. You know what I mean? I'm still riding. Listen, I'm still riding in a Broham. Hey, you know what? Hey, I ain't never rode no Rolls Royce before. I'm just saying that nigga ride around town. Hey, check this out. Hey, y'all, hey, hold on. Here you go. Man, that nigga ride around town, you know, with 8 Rolls Royces. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, see, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
I'm tired of seeing the man ride around town in 8 Rolls Royces. You know, he ain't fought nobody. I'm still in the Broham. I'm still in the Broham right now. I'm sitting in the Broham. Hey, shout out to Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom, I'm going on, fam. I'm sitting in the Broham right now. The man doing the interview in a Rolls Royce. I got a 1984 Broham outside. He doing interviews in a Rolls Royce. So I'm mad. I'm jealous. You get what I'm saying? He in the AC. My AC don't work. It's going in the summertime right now. My AC don't work. You get what I'm saying? I'm looking at Deontay Wilder. He ain't got not one drop of sweat falling from his forehead because he got AC in a Rolls Royce.
True.
Yeah, man.
True.
Y'all don't think I want a Rolls Royce too? Don't nobody think I want a Rolls Royce? I want a Rolls Royce too. You get what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what? Y'all got to step up, man. That's another thing too, right? How do y'all expect the coach to get a new car when y'all ain't stepping up on the donations? That's another thing. Ain't nobody stepping up on the donation. I just got through watching the preacher. What the preacher name? The black preacher, Marvin. What the black preacher name? He had to lock all the doors. He told them niggas. He say deacon. Lock the doors. Nigga, I say lock the doors. Lock the doors for what? Nigga, lock the goddamn door. Lock the doors right now. He had to lock the doors. He had about 2,000 people watching him with a Marvin Sapp. He had about 2,000 people watching him on YouTube, 20,000 watching him on YouTube. He had another 20,000, he said, in the audience. He said, look here, man, this what it's going to be. I'm trying to get a private jet. The Lord told me that he need me to fly around the world in order to save people, to bring them to his kingdom. I got 20,000 broke niggas in this church right now. Now, y'all got some money, but you're holding out. Now, what we gonna do with now? So he don't kidnap, bro. I ain't never seen that like this here. This man don't kidnap the entire congregation. Can't nobody leave the church. And I heard they pulled out 5.
True.
True. The Usher boys had pistols. The Ushers had pistols. Nigga Jack, nigga just laid down there. Nigga, everybody lay down. Get it up. Get it up. The Lord say, yeah, give it up. Now, y'all know I'm tired of seeing Deontay Wilder riding around in a Rolls Royce. Y'all see what my car look like outside. I got a 1984 Broham and the AC don't work. Y'all see what my car look like outside. And y'all gonna try to hold back on me? Y'all gonna be cheap on me after all I have done for you? I said, this nigga crazy. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Look here. Hey, look here. I started to put a DAZN.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches.
Nigga, hey, listen. Y'all get blue bloods all your money, then you want to come over here broke. I don't get it, dog.
To this day.
You give Blue all your money. Blue Bloods living high right now. Blue got about 10 kids. I'm hearing he living in a mansion. You know, he got about 2-3 Hellcats. You know what I mean? Baby Benz. You know, a half a Bentley. You get what I'm saying? You know, he's smiling every day. And then when y'all come over here, y'all want to be tight with the money. True. You know, true. I'm gonna pull out the pistol. Fuck this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all niggas ain't gonna be tight on me. I ain't want to do this. But you know, if it's good, if it's good for Marvin Sapp, it's good for me. All right, y'all get it up. Tired of this shit. Y'all get it up right now. Give it up right now. Let's see what we got so far. All right, somebody don't gave up $5. Shout out to Green Eyes Pete. She said, ain't nobody leaving this. Give up everything. Don't ask no question. How about don't ask no question? Okay, Green Eyes don't gave it up. She don't gave up $5. You could have did better than that. I know you being tight too. Anybody else in the chat? G5, what's up? I'm tired of this shit. Y'all delinquent. Y'all been delinquent this week. I've been noticing that. So it is what it is. Don't nobody call the police. We ain't doing no snitching. Nobody leave the show today until they drop it like it's hot. Ain't nobody leave. I'm holding everybody at gunpoint. True. Hey, Lisa, how you rob the entire congregation? How do you rob the entire? Lock the door. Don't nobody leave. This nigga said, don't nobody leave. Nobody. Hey, you don't get robbed. Hey, you don't rob the whole church. You don't rob your entire congregation. How you rob your entire congregation? Nigga, we need $40,000. Listen, we need $40,000. That's what we need. We need $40,000 right now. So this we gonna do. I know y'all got it. Y'all got it. I know you got it. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Mason.
Hey, okay.
Hey, dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, close the doors. I say this, man, bro.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, anyways. So, anyways. Deontay Wilder. This interview told me a lot about Deontay Wilder's mental state. Wilder said things like, you know, he had got so bad that I had to undergo a wellness check for my mental state. Ariel asked Wilder, why is he coming back? You know, why does he want to continue to fight? And Wilder stated that he wants to unify the heavyweight division. Wilder said he want to unify the heavyweight division. Boy, guess what? I'm not making this up.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Hey, he want to unify. I said, oh, okay. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Shout out to Sonny Augustine. Some in November. Shout out to Christopher. Salute you, fam. Well, the Unify, huh? I heard that before. Anyways. Wilder stated that he wanted to unify the heavyweight division. Now, that's not, I ain't gonna lie to you. When he said that, that kind of threw me for a loop. I'm gonna tell you why it threw me for a loop. Because I don't know if you guys remember, he's had the opportunity to do so years ago. He had an opportunity to unify the heavyweight division or to fight for undisputed. Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua were supposed to be the first two fighters to fight for undisputed. But Shelly Finkle, and I have the video, I played it a million times on this show. Shelly Finkle, Stephen Espinosa, and Mr. Al Haymon, the guy who we cannot find right now, convinced Deontay Wilder to turn down a $100 million deal from DAZN. In that $100 million deal, he was going to fight Dominique Brazil, his mandatory, which he did fight under Showtime, and he was going to fight Anthony Joshua for the other $80 million. Because they had a rematch. They were going to fight one time, and then whoever win, they was going to run it back and have a rematch. So, and guess what? Joshua had 3 belts at the time. Deontay Wilder had 1 belt. So that opportunity was there. Wilder spoke of how he lost confidence in himself, and that lack of confidence ruined his mind state or his mindset. Deontay also said that he's gotten soft over the years at one point in time, but now he's back. Sometimes, this is a quote from Deontay Wilder, sometimes in life, we want to point our fingers at others instead of looking in the mirror, end quote. When he said that, I couldn't believe that. Let me read that again. Y'all gonna hear it in this video. Sometimes in life, we want to point fingers at others instead of looking in the mirror, end quote. Now, I find that ironic. Why do you say that, Coach? Deontay Wilder is the same guy that never takes responsibility for anything. How can you say in one breath, sometimes in life, we want to point the fingers at others instead of looking in the mirror? Well, that's all you have been doing, sir. That's all you have been doing since Tyson Fury. True. How do I know? When he lost to Tyson Fury, he blamed Mark Brealey for spiking his water bottle, the referee, the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Remember the crab in the bucket referee? He blamed an egg weights. He said that juju. He blamed juju. He said Tyson Fury put juju on him. He blamed his costume. He said it was too heavy. He blamed the spiked water bottle and other things. So when he says sometimes we want to point fingers instead of looking in the mirror, he had to be talking about himself. I'm just asking. He had to be talking about himself. That's all. When asked who does he want to fight next after Tyrrell, Deontay pulled the old Johnny Rice by stating, "I don't have any particular names." He said, "Yeah, man, no, see, Deontay, who you want after you get by this dude? Because Wilder gonna knock this dude out in the first round. After you get by this dude, who you want? Oh, no, say, no, I ain't got no name. Name the names, man. Name the names. The names need to be named. The method de monta. Like, you got to name the names. Wilder didn't name no names." I said, he ain't back.
To this day.
He not back. The old Wilder would have named names. The old Wilder would have named names. This Wilder, he ain't named no names. Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? Guess what? Y'all ain't got to believe me. If you think I'm lying, go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
I'm gonna play the video. Guess what? I'm not exaggerating. I promise you I'm not. It is what it is. So when asked who he wanted to fight, Deontay Wilder didn't name any particular names. But in other news, let's go to other news. Top-ranked executive Carl Moretti says that Eber De Los Santos declined a $400,000 offer to fight Keyshawn Davis. But guess what? Lo and behold, apparently Eber De Los Santos got wind of it, and he saw it on social media. But Eber De Los Santos Eber De Los Santos team told him that it was only $200,000. Do you guys remember when I told y'all I was in Houston? Who did I say I was with? I said I was with Eber De Los Santos trainer. And he asked me in the car, he said, "Coach, what do you think about Edwin and Keyshawn Davis?" I said, I like that fight. And I told him why I liked it. You get what I'm saying? I say, I know Edwin De Los Santos is a good fighter. He's the boxer puncher, and Keyshawn Davis is a boxer puncher as well. So I told him I like that fight. Yada 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 yada. He said the fight ain't guaranteed yet. Nothing has been confirmed, and nothing. It's not a done deal yet because he said they playing with the money. And when he say they playing with the money, you know, I don't know if you guys remember, but I told y'all that. He said that they are playing with the money. So now it's coming out. Edwin De Los Santos was told that he was getting paid $200,000. Guess who told him? True. Put it this way. Guess who his promoter is? His promoter is Scampson Liowitz. Let that sink in. Scampson Liowitz, Samson Lukowitz, better known as Scampson Liowitz, told his fighter, Edwin De Los Santos, that Top Rank offered him $200,000. Scampson lied to his fighter. Edwin De Los Santos last fought in 2023. I want to say like summer of 2023. I think when he fought Shakur Stevenson. Scampson has kept Edwin De Los Santos on the shelf for almost 2 years. And to add insult to injury, he robbed his fighters. He tried to rob his fighter by lying to him and telling him that Top Rank only offered him $200,000 when they offered him $400,000 to take the fight. True. This is according to what Mike Carpenter has posted on X. Mike Carpenter has posted this. In my opinion, had Edwin De Los Santos accepted that offer, Scampson might have pocketed $200,000 without his fight even knowing about it. This man is a crook. I keep telling y'all that. Everybody over there are crooks. You know what I mean? Thankfully, Edwin De Los Santos peeped game, and he caught Scampson lying in the act. Had it not been for Carl Moretti posting that they offered Edwin De Los Santos $200,000 or $400,000 instead of $200,000, Edwin De Los Santos probably never would have known. You can't make this up. And guess what? When the word came out that Edwin De Los Santos turned down Keyshawn Davis, you had people going out there saying, "Oh man, Edwin De Los Santos is a duck." This what I was trying to tell y'all. Like a lot of these fighters that we calling ducks now, I'm like, man, you know what? We gotta start reanalyzing this. Because Edwin De Los Santos got the blame for so-called ducking, when all the while the promoter, Scampson, tried to backdoor him, say, man, they lowballing you, dog. Man, they only offering you $200,000. And I know I had you on the shelf since 2023, so you just gonna stay on the shelf until we decide to use you again. No, man. True. I'm gonna show it to y'all. Let's see how this plays out. Do you guys think that Deontay Wilder, back to Wilder, should continue to box if he's lost confidence in himself? Today's show is sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. Just went there today, Foster's Barbershop. Download the app Booksy if you are in the city of Tampa. Booksy, BLOKSY. Look up Foster's Barbershop. You're in the city of Tampa. You can book an appointment to go get your haircut, get whatever you need done. And also, today's show is sponsored by Build a Shirt. You can go to Build a Shirt 813.com, and you can order your shirts, get your hats made, and all that design, and we'll ship it out to you. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. You know, before we get into the show, we got to say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth, the guy who I think, the two white folks, I think Tom Brown, I think FBI, if you're listening, I think Tom Brown, Scampson Liowitz, and the Kubas, I think they have done something to Al Haymon. We're looking for our brother. We want to do a welfare check. We just want to make sure that he's safe. I think those three white guys, they did something to our brother. We don't know if he's still alive or not. So if y'all can please check on our brother just to make sure, that he's alive and that three white men, they do nothing to him, we very much would appreciate it. All praise due to Al.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, see, this would explain why the IRS can't find him. The IRS can't find him because how can you find somebody who ain't alive no more? I'm just saying. Shout out to my brother Mason.
Hey, okay.
Oh, he said close the doors. Well, I already got that. But shout out to Mason, man. Shout out to Schoolo.
Hey, okay.
Schoolo, what's going on, fam? He say been a member for 31 months. He said that's funny as hell, coach. That's like running. That's like running their pockets on the street. Yeah, he don't pull the Debo in church. Hey, just a Debo, you know. Hey, Sister Johnson. Yes, Pastor. What you got on my 40, homie? What do you mean? I'm only 83 years old. You lying. I'm not caring about you 83 years old. You know, where the money at? You know what I mean? A deacon. Yes, Pastor. Go over there and get that money. Go over there and get grandma purse. But Pastor, that's grandma. Shut up. Go over there and get the purse. The deacon robbing everybody. Everybody pulling out 5. Now check this out. This is what they do, right? They have these churches where they have metal detectors at the door. The only person that got a gun in the church is the preacher and the deacons. So when y'all coming to the church, coming through the doors through metal detectors, Reverend Pochop, he got the 5. So the next time your pastor or pastor or reverend or rev. We got the realm on there. The realm in there. Realm that we say down the south. We call him the realm. Yeah, the realm. See the realm in there, man. You know what I mean? A rev. Yeah, man. He he got the 5. He got a chrome 44 with a black grip. You know what I mean? Long barrel 44. I'm talking about one of them Clint Eastwood 44s, or one of them doggone Charles Bronson 44s. He got one of them. You get what I'm saying? I know the jitterbugs got the switches and all that stuff there, but don't worry about that there. They not in here with no switch today because we got a metal detector. So as soon as they come on in here, you know, when the metal detector go on, they got in their pistols. Y'all got to put that back in the car. We the only ones strapped in here. So when they lock the doors, y'all might want to take that into consideration. Shout out to G5.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. He said, what you say? He said, let's get coach this new bro hair. I'm tired of the broham. Look, fam, listen. I saw Deontay Wilder in the Rolls Royce. The least y'all can do, the least we can do is get to a Lexus or something. You get what I'm saying? A Toyota Camry. Yeah, dog. I got a new Toyota Camry. I'm looking at, dog. You know what I mean? This motherfucker here save good on gas. 50 miles per gallon. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about that new 2000. I'm talking about that new 2026 Toyota Camry too. Anyways, yeah, I can't pull up no Toyota, dog. Wilder got a Rolls. I want a Rolls. Hey, shout out to Deal. What'd he say? This boy fighting other balls. Michael Hunter needs a shot. He's still riding a Broham, and Deontay is in a Rolls Royce. Stop ducking, dodge. He say stop ducking and dodge and diving. Hey, you know what? Michael Hunter is rated. I don't know if you know this deal, but Michael Hunter is rated as the #1 heavyweight in America according to BoxRec. And I agree with that. Michael Hunter is a very, very good fighter, but he's not active. He's not really that active. Johnny Rice used to train with him as well. A lot. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez.
Hey, okay.
It is what it is, man. Salute to you, fam. Yeah, he used to train with him as well. I don't know if you know that, but Six-Figure Johnny used to train with him.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Boots tomorrow. Tomorrow we talk about Boots. Because Boots got a fight coming up with the Memphis Stanionis. You get what I'm saying? So, all that. I think Bozy Ennis said something about all that pump faking that the Normans were doing. You get what I'm saying? He know what happened this morning. He know. You get what I'm saying? So you know what it is. I'm like, I don't know, boy. Well, let me tell you something, boy. That fight right there, it's the press conference. It's gonna be the press conference for me. You dig? It's going to be the press conference.
Now, I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a Broham.
We got these niggas, they ain't fight nobody. And the people who really fighting, you know, they still in a broham. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to the tenderonis, the PYTs, and the honey dips. But before we do that, let's give a shout out to the face of boxing.
Yeah. Oh, that look good.
Yeah, man, it is what it is. Y'all know what time of TI is, man. Shout out to the tenderonis, man, the honey dips. And we can't forget about the snow bunny.
See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, too, she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love of sky is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. Run it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow, run it up. See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, too, she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love of sky is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. Run it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow, run it up. See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter lights, too, she's my sweet dust of free. Talk to my nose, this love of sky is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. Run it up, it's me against the light. Snow bunny, moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth, so feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow, run it up. Been party by the night.
King Kong consciousness. King Kong consciousness. Brothers and sisters, you know, we got to come together and collectivize in order to ovulate certain situations as it pertains to certain molecules within the diameter of the perpendicular square. As I look deep within the atom of the chromosomes that lies beneath the pineal gland, I understand that the frontal cortex, even though it lacks development at this time, when you look at things from a 90-degree perspective, you can see the 45-degree angle from the light that shines from the sun that rotates 186,000 miles per hour as it strikes, you know. Hey, you do know that nigga ain't said that, right? You know he ain't said that. Shout out to Behind the Hands.
Hey, okay.
Top of that quarter of a dub. He said, appreciate the love, man. He said, I'm going to chuck up the deuce and give you some dab. Hold up, man. Hey, man, listen, man. Hey, shout out to Behind the Hands, man. Hey, salute to you, fam. Hey, look here, man. All I'm saying, brother, see, you got to know how to ovulate the situation.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Oh, yeah, and another thing. Sheila from Cali. Where's Sheila from Cali at? Hold on. I just saw her. Sheila from Cali. Here we go right here. Where's Sheila at? Sheila, you've been hating on Dr. Umar for a minute, too. You've been hating. I just want to throw that out there. Not throw. I want to throw that out there. You've been hating on Dr. Umar for the longest. You get what I'm saying? Now, you need to tighten up. That's what you need to do. You need to tighten up. You get what I'm saying? All you sisters out there that have been hating on Dr. Umar, you need to tighten up. I'm tired of it. We ain't taking it no more. You get what I'm saying? Y'all got a golden opportunity to be in a position that thousands of women around the world would love to be in. Do you want to know what the opportunity is? This is the opportunity right here.
And by the way, ladies, and I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I had a dream, and spirit confirmed to me in the dream that I'm supposed to have 2 wives. And since it came to me in my dream, it is official and it is authentic. It was approved by the heavens. They will not be the same complexion because I don't want to be accused of being a light-skinned supremacist or a dark-skinned supremacist.
See, we fair over here. We don't believe in light-skinned, dark-skinned supremacy. We don't believe in that. Light-skinned, dark-skinned supremacy. We don't believe in that. Y'all need to tighten up. Times is hard out here. We got anytime you got a prince that's looking to marry one of you sisters, y'all need to get off your high horse and get with the program. Hey, shout out to Crosby.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, Coach, this is for not locking the YouTube door. And holding the chat hostage.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. You Hey, you already know.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
You already know. That's the problem. You know, y'all be praying to God for a sign. God answer your prayer. You turn the prayer down because you don't like the vehicle which the prayer came in. God sent me a sign. You get what I'm saying? The prince, the Lord has blessed y'all women with the prince of Pan-Africanism, and you don't even recognize the blessing.
To this day.
And that's sad. That's sad. Anyways, y'all listen. Y'all got to get it together. Hey, Sheila, y'all got to get it together, Sheila. Come on now. You've been hating too long now. You got, it is what it is at this point. You get what I'm saying? It got to be Dr. Umar or bust or nothing at this point. Miss Black Panther say, I would rather have a wine bomb off the street instead of Dr. Umar. Boy, y'all hating hard. Hey, Miss Black Panther, y'all hating hard today, boy. Y'all hating hard, boy. You know what we gonna do? We need to come with Pan-African Wednesdays or something. Pan-African Thursdays or something like that. You get what I'm saying? That's what we need to do, shit. We need to come with Pan-African Thursdays. I'm like, man, if this is the leader of the Pan-African movement, boy, nigga, we in trouble. I'm like, shit, even if I wanted to go back, this dude ain't a good representation of he's not a good representation of what I expected from Zamunda. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, where's this video at with Deontay Wilder? Oh, here it go right here. All right, here it go right here. This it right here. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this. Let me see.
And to be praised. I'm in my Rolls right now, so I love a good old Rolls Royce.
Yes,
it's nothing like it. You know what I mean? It's like a spaceship on the road.
Yes, I've heard. I've heard. We're doing great, and we're very excited to be talking to you. And we were obviously very excited about this news and intrigued by it as well.
And again, I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. I just wanted y'all to see that it was Deontay Wilder, and this was the interview that I'm talking about. Now let me pull it up on my phone. Let's go right here. It is what it is. Let me see what's up. Yeah, goddamn. This shit right here, boy. Lord have mercy. All right, this shit right here. We're going to go to the 2-minute mark. At the 2-minute and 40-second mark, Wilder said that he took a wellness test. A wellness check. So, goddamn. That man ain't got that bad. See, that's what happened when you be trying to please the butter biscuits. You can't be doing that, dog. Put too much pressure on himself. All right, here you go right here. This it right here.
And emotionally, I had to just doing many different things.
We could still hear you.
All right, here you go.
We've had to get a lot of things out of the way, like recovery. Yeah. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yep.
The video's choppy, but we could still hear you.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna pull over to the side where I can have a more steady connection.
Okay, but you can keep talking because we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, we've been doing many different things. You know, it's just go. We're just doing many different things, but just staying in shape most of all. And because we knew we was gonna return, we just didn't have a certain type of date to return in because of all the injuries that I had and the outside, all the different things outside as well that was going on. So, you know, we wanted to make sure I was just fully healthy, you know, physically.
The phone, my phone, there's nothing wrong with my phone. It's just Deontay Wilder is conducting this interview while driving in his Rolls Royce. You know, y'all, I ain't got no Rolls Royce yet. Hopefully I can get me one. If y'all tighten up with the donations, I probably can get me a Rolls Royce. But you know, I'm not, you know, but it is what it is, you know, but it is what it is. But I will say this, Wilder's riding around town in his Rolls Royce. You know, I still got a Broham 1984. But you know, so that's why you hear it breaking up. But let's continue.
And emotionally, you know, I had to take a wheelchair. I was just fully healthy, you know, physically, mentally, and emotionally. You know, I had to take a wellness check. So I had to, you know, sit back and get a lot of things together in my life and things that was going on around me.
That's his phone breaking up.
A chance at the moment. So, especially with the shoulder injuries, you know, anyone know about a shoulder injury know that's just.
So basically, he's saying that he had a lot going on in his life, inside the ring, outside the ring. He had to get a wellness check. Hey, look here. Hold on, wait. Okay, how is it that Deontay Wilder can get a wellness check, but we can't do a wellness check on Al Haymon? We can see Deontay Wilder. We can see Deontay Wilder. Y'all don't think we need a wellness? We don't need a wellness check on Al Haymon? I'm just saying. Okay, anyway, let's continue. So the wellness checks. All right, okay, damn, dog. Shit. Woo.
I know that's one of the babe, just turn around up in there.
All right, now let's go to the 425 mark. I have a timestamp. Don't worry, I got a timestamp. I don't did all the hard work for y'all. I have a timestamp. Let's go.
And I'm fully healed with everything. I don't have no more pain at this point in time, and all my burdens have been cut loose from me. So, you know, I'm free, as I can say. And the mission is I still gotta unify the division. That's one of the main things that I came in and a goal that I set forth. I never had a true opportunity to get that accomplished, you know, due to other circumstances of different obligations of other people, but I never had that opportunity. And we still.
All right, let's stop right there. When Deontay Wilder said that he never had the opportunity because of other obligations for other people and all that stuff there, he never had the opportunity to fight for Undisputed. That's not true. He had the opportunity. However, he chose to listen to Shelly Finkle, Stephen Espinosa, and Al Haymon whenever he was around. I don't even know Al Haymon was alive around that time. I don't know. But he chose and he turned down a $100 million deal. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, if there's anybody in the chat that's my manager, and you tell me to turn down $100 million, you're fired right there on the spot. You know what, dog? Don't even worry about it, dog. You fired. True. And Shelly Finkle confirmed it was a good deal. He said it was a good deal. I played that video 1,000 times on this show. And guess what? Deontay Wilder was standing right there next to him. I think it was a Seconds Out video or a Fight Hype TV video. I have it. I got it saved on my phone on YouTube right now. And he was standing right next to him. He confirmed it. He said it was not $120 million. It was $100 million. And yes, it was real. However, the DAZN doesn't have a lot of people that watch them. And so we're going to revisit that later on down the line, because we can always get the Joshua fight, and it would be a lot bigger later on. Guess what? Is it a lot bigger now? No. Deontay Wilder got 4 losses. Anthony Joshua have 4 losses. And Alexander Usyk came out of nowhere. He was still at cruiserweight. He came out of nowhere, and then he became undisputed. He beat Tyson Fury. Did something that Wilder couldn't do, and AJ and Fury haven't even fought at all. Y'all see how that worked out? Hey, Sheila, you remember that, Sheila? Yeah. This dude said Eddie didn't have 100 mil. I didn't say Eddie had 100 mil. Well, anyways, I tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. Let me go ahead and do this here. This is too easy. Let me pull this up. See, I know one thing I know. I know when they coming. I know when they coming. Let me pull this video up right quick. Time to go to receipts. It's time to go to receipts. Let's go to receipts. All right, do that right there. I didn't mean to get sidetracked on this, but I knew. I said, yeah, I know this show. I know this show. One of these wild dads gonna come in. One of these wild dads gonna come in there, and they're gonna say A, B, C, and D. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and do this here. That's the research one. Which folder? That's the Keith Idec. See, I got a folder right here. I'm gonna show y'all something. I got a folder right here. When I used to go to war with these Wildettes, I got a folder right here with a lot of videos. Deontay Wilder twerking, him and Malik Scott dancing together, Donalo and Crowley, the people from the Glam Squad that made his costumes. This video right here where Deontay Wilder admitted to Keith Idec that his costume was too heavy. See, when I say I got the receipts, I got them. I got them, though. I got it. Let's see. What that one with Shelly Finkle at? That's the one with Fanon crying. JD's in the back watching Tyson Fury get his hands wrapped. So when they come over here, please understand that when I say these things, let's see. See this video right here? Wilder reveals why the DAZN offer was turned down. Manager Shelly Finkle explains the DAZN doesn't have that. That's one. And he explains right here why they turned it down. He confirmed it was $100 million. And he's talking in this video. He's talking about the fans. They didn't have the fan base. This another video. Proof Deontay Wilder takes orders from Shelly Finkle. He said in this video too. Deontay Wilder standing right next to him. This another video where Deontay Wilder was saying, he was under some juju when he lost. But go back to what I was saying. This video right here with Shelly Finkle, 2 Shelly Finkle videos, Fight Hype, and another one right here buries that. I played them 1,000 times on this show. 1,000 times on this show I played it. And I'm gonna play it again. Anyways. Now let's go back to Wilder.
I'm still young, I'm healthy, and I'm saying throwing them V's up because I'm a veteran now, and it feels good to be in this position, to be so successful at what I've done and been able to build how I've built outside of the ring, and still wanted to continue, and to be here. So, I still, it's still a lot of excitement to go, and who better to bring the excitement, especially when Deontay Wilder is fully healthy, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So, here I am, man, yet again, pursuing myself at becoming, a unified champion.
Wilder, so much to take away from that. Firstly, it's great to hear that mentally, physically, you're in a great space. I think that's the most important thing from what you just said. Was there any questions or any thoughts about retirement after the last fight against Zhang? Was there any sort of point in time where you sat down and you was like,
the retirement question.
Okay, do I still have what I know I used to have? Was there any questions in your mind whatsoever?
Yeah, no. Now there was never no retirement questions in my mind whatsoever, because I couldn't understand what was going on with me at the moment in time. I couldn't pinpoint why certain things were happening, certain events was occurring, and after the DAZN fight, I caught it. I finally realized what was going on with me, and I immediately took actions at that. And I had called Shelly, which is my manager. I said, Shelly, I know what it is now. Like and we shared some deep thoughts and some different things that night. And I immediately went and got help for it, and a lot of other different things. I dare not to share to discuss, but in my mind, retirement was never there, because I know I was unfinished. I'm so much better than my past outings. I'm way better than what I've been doing. Everybody.
So check this out. Remember I showed y'all in the chat the other day, a brother came in there and he blamed Turk Al-Sheikh. He said Turk Al-Sheikh destroyed Deontay Wilder's career. Well, that's not what Deontay Wilder is saying. See, sometimes people on the outside, the fans of a fighter, we try to rationalize why our guy isn't winning, and we try to blame everybody else while ignoring what's in front of us. No, that's not what he said. That's what you're saying, sir, to cope with the reality of the situation. It's a coping mechanism, but that ain't what he said. Let's continue.
Was that, I'm so much better than my past outings. I'm way better than what I've been doing. Everybody knows that, you know what I mean? And certain things that happened to me, certain events, certain things that altered my way of thinking, and so in a bad way, I had to go out and get help, man, and but I'm back.
All right, so he said he said certain things happened to him in a bad way. He had to, he didn't know what was going on. He had to go get help, but he back. I know what happened. Tyson Fury the second fight, Tyson Fury the third fight, Joseph Parker fight, and Shelly Finkle fight. That's what happened. True. That's what happened. Yeah, that's it. Now his love life, I don't know nothing about that. I heard his wife, Shelly, his wife Telly, heard she was his wife, wasn't his wife, whatever. I heard he was knocking off his brother's girlfriend. Heard every time his brother bring a girl over there, Wilder sleeping with her, all that other stuff. Maybe that had something to do with it too. But I know four reasons why he ain't the same. Tyson Fury, Joseph Parker, and Shelly Finkle. But it started with Fury. True. Because before that, it was to this day. You get what I'm saying? Let's continue. He stayed back. So.
And I've sat down and spoke with you a few times, and it's good to see this energy. I always want and hope to see this kind of Deontay Wilder energy, and it's nice to see you smiling. Nice to see you in a good space. Ariel asked you, why are you back? And you mentioned, you want to unify, so you want to become a world champion again. The landscape's changed in boxing, right? The guys that you were chasing or wanting to fight are kind of.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. It's over. When I say like unify, like who he gonna beat? You get what I'm saying? He ain't gonna beat Usyk. He ain't gonna beat Tyson Fury. He don't retire. Him and AJ, I still want to see that fight. Both of them chinny at this point. I think Wilder got a little bit more heart than AJ from a. I don't know, man. Like when I saw from AJ that last fight, bro, that man looked scared, eyes wide open, looked robotic, swinging wide, slow, leaving his chin in the air. I don't know, so maybe in the Anthony Joshua fight, all Wilder will have to do, all he got to do is land that right hand. Maybe if he landed one time, that's it. I don't know. To this day. That's a toss-up fight. Because Wilder don't look good at all. And Anthony Joshua don't look good. So I'm like, man, shit. Both of these dudes trash at this point. And I like Joshua. I like Joshua a lot, but I got to call the spade a spade. Both of them trash at this point. So I don't know, man. But I would want to see it anyway, just so we can to close that chapter in the book.
On the back nine, if you like, to use a golf reference, AJ, we don't know what's going on over him. Tyson Fury's retired. Is the aim Dubois then? Is the aim Alexander Usyk? Who is the aim? Is there a fighter or is it a belt, regardless of a fighter?
I mean, I'm like any other boxing fan. I just want the best fights that's possible. We understand that in this business that nothing lasts forever. I mean,
hey, they gonna ask Wilder the names. Hey man, name the names. Who you want to fight? Wilder, name the name. Hold on, let's get to that part. That's at the 9:20 mark. They asked him to name the names. He ain't. Let's go.
On their way out in certain fighters, or just staying, maybe study for now to see what's going on or whatever. But they're not out. No one has said they're retired. And for that reason, we can only hope for the best of things. But I'm not looking for any particular. I'm just looking to make the heavyweight division exciting and fight the best on their way out in certain. It's a goal. As whoever the best. So to have an expert on the best.
Usyk, who is the to fight a kind of on the you want to become a world champion?
Okay, here go the question. You want to become a world champion?
Again, the landscape's changed in boxing, right? The guys that you were chasing or wanting to fight are kind of on the back nine, if you like, to use a golf reference. AJ, we don't know what's going on over him. Tyson Fury's retired. Is the aim Dubois then? Is the aim Alexander Usyk? Who is the aim? Is there a fighter or is it a belt, regardless of a fighter?
I mean, I'm like any other boxing fan. I just want the best fights that's possible. We understand that in this business that nothing lasts forever. I mean, even in the world, we all have an expiration date. All things have an expiration date and a time where that may present itself. And, so the same rules apply in boxing, And for that reason, I'm not looking for any particular, but I want the best of the best. Whoever the best in the division, that's who I want. And all fighters feed off of each other. Even
all right. So they asked him to name the names. He said he didn't have anybody particular. I just want the best out there. I just want the best out there. You get what I'm saying?
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out.
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello. My main man, Six Figure Johnny Rice, when the reporter asked him, who is it that he want next? This is what he said.
Well, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, he ain't naming no names. Yeah, nigga ain't naming no names, boy. So, yeah, all right. What they gonna do that? Nigga call out somebody, Poke Chop Willie. Tell that nigga Poke Chop Willie, I tell you, I'm back. Poke Chop. Boy, you owe me one, boy. You been talking that trash at the liquor store. Tell Poke Chop I want the smoke. I'm pulling up. As soon as I take care of this bomb in Wichita, Connecticut, Wichita, Kansas, I'm coming for you. Call somebody out. Call me out. Call Boss Desk out. Call Miss Black Panther out. Call out John, Green Eyes P. Call out Sean from the Heights. Call somebody out, fam. Listen, go back and get that rematch. Tell Joseph Parker you want to run it back. Yeah, hey Joe, I want to run it back, dog. I ain't have my best night that night, but this time I'm ready. To this day. Call somebody out, fam. Anyway, yeah, let's go. He ain't so he ain't call nobody out. All right, let's go.
When I brought the excitement back years ago, and the thrive when everything was roaring and the excitement was back at the heavyweight division, you had even retired fighters wanted to come back because the energy was so crazy. And I'm looking to do it again. And we'll see we know certain fighters are on their way out, and certain fighters are.
Now I'm not gonna lie, dog. When Wilder was Wilder, with this pre Tyson Fury, Wilder was Wilder. When Wilder was Wilder pre Tyson Fury, bro. Hey, bro, we got
To this day.
You know what I mean? You know, what you mean? What you mean, yo people? What you mean, my people? Yo people too, bro. Yo people too. You get what I'm saying? You ain't just sit here. You know what I'm talking about? You get what I'm saying? Y'all remember that though? Y'all, I'm just saying. Y'all remember that though?
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
Don't sit here and try to bait Radio Raheem. Y'all remember that?
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
You got to always be worried about a man who say what he says and he does what he says.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Y'all remember that?
What he says we don't believe. Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
You dig?
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
Yes, sir.
What kind of fool do you take me for?
It is what it is.
They said they never gave you niggas money.
No, sir.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Facts. True. All right, let's continue. Let's say at the 10 minute and 10 second mark, he say sometimes okay. Now, this was very funny. We almost finished. they showing this nigga here. Hold on, here you go.
And fight the best the best has to offer.
Well, the first test in this new chapter comes on June 27th in Wichita, Kansas. Did you know back in January of 2019, your opponent on that night in June, Tyrrell Herndon, like I said, posted this on Instagram. Have you seen this? As of late, manifesting idols become rivals eventually. This is January of 2019.
That is crazy.
How about that?
This nigga finna take a dive. Hey, this gonna be a first round knockout right here. I already know. Hey, listen. This is a first round knockout. Wilder sleeping this boy. And let's see. We got in order for us to make some money on this fight. How we gonna make some money? We got to pick which. Like, okay, is he gonna knock him out after the first 60 seconds? Is he gonna knock him out after 2 minutes? Is he gonna knock him out at the 2 minute and 30 second mark? Now, if this dude mess around and pull off an upset, because he's a tomato can now, you can believe that. He's ranked number 283. He's a tomato can. This dude is trash. I'm telling you, he's trash. He's a nice brother. I done heard him do interviews. He's real nice, beautiful soul. That's not a doubt in my mind. If I meet this brother, I'll fall in love with him. No diddy. But the man trash. And Wilder can't beat this dude. Hey, Corey. And Wilder can't beat this dude. Yeah, man, just ride into the sunset. True. It's over. Let's go.
It is. Hey, but it is a true thing. It is. I mean, the universe is big, and I always say, speak it, believe it, receive it. And what you think and what you say in the world will manifest. It will, you know.
See, that's how you got your ass whooped last time. Talk about that speak it, believe it, receive it shit. You spoke it, you believed it, and you got your ass whooped. That's how you got whooped last time, man. You got to leave that alone.
That's why a lot of things we go through in life, that sometimes we want to point fingers instead of pointing at the person that's in the mirror, you know. And because sometimes we may have said things or thought a certain way and brought it up into existence and not even realized it, but have to go through the trials and the tribulations of it. And hopefully there ain't too much turbulence that you can't overcome as we go through in life. It is. I mean, the universe is big, and I always say, speak it, believe it, receive it. And what you think and what you say in the world will manifest. It will. You know, that's why a lot of things we go through in life, that sometimes we want to point fingers instead of pointing at the person that's in the mirror.
Now, I wonder, was he talking about himself? Because let's just be honest. Deontay Wilder is a walking contradiction. You know, I like Wilder. I like the Ball Squad.
To this day.
However, he was the one that was pointing the finger at everybody else but the person in the mirror. So when he says this on this show, I'm like, okay, was he talking about himself? Because he has never taken any accountability publicly for any time he lost. especially the Tyson Fury fights. We heard all the excuses. I got the video. I got the videos. I got the receipts. I showed y'all what. Hey, this right here. Hold on. This right here is what I call my Deontay Wilder receipts. Anytime I get a Deontay Wilder rabid fan from the Butter Biscuit community that want to come over here and argue and debate and say he didn't say this, he didn't say that, and that ain't what was said, and you lying, you making stuff up. This is my Deontay Wilder receipts. Y'all see that there? JD's. This dude here, what the dude name? Tyrrell Will, whatever. Yeah, this the show where this nigga was begging for money. Yeah, this is my. Oh, this is the please. Yeah, see, when I tell y'all, listen, when I had them receipts, I got them. That's just one folder. I got another folder too. I got the Fagnon folder, the Jabba the Hutt folder. I got the Shigo. Yeah, I got the folder. I listen, what I do when I find these videos, I just put them all over in the cut. I say one day when I'm on a show and somebody may call the show, they want to argue and debate, I just pull up my folder on YouTube and I pull that motherfucking video out. I say, this is what he said right here. And then they be on the phone. Okay. Well. He said that, but that ain't what he meant. See, he really ain't mean that. He said, but see, that ain't what he. I said, no, sir, you said he didn't say that, sir. Now, if I just played you the receipt where you can physically see Deontay Wilder and you can physically hear his voice, standing next to his man, this is what he said, this is what was said, and then now you trying to change it, sir. You trying to change it. I throw it right back at him. No, here you go right here. Listen, October 15, 2019, 7:45 p.m., in Brooklyn, New York. This is what he said, the fight hype. I pull that out, they be shut down. They're done. They be shut down. And they ain't got nothing to say. True. Anyways. Let's continue.
And because sometimes we may have said things or thought a certain way and brought it up into existence and not even realized it, but have to go through the trials and the tribulations of it. And hopefully there ain't too much turbulence that you can't overcome it. But when you do, you be like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Amen.
You live on to tell another story. But, without a great test, you can't have a greater testimony.
Why him as your return fight? Why Tyrrell?
Well, Tyrrell, I let my coaches and stuff analyze a lot of the guys, and we was looking to try to come back. We had options of coming back, and
he said, why Tyrrell? Why you chose Tyrrell? Listen, out of any fighter you could have chosen in the world, you could have picked somebody in the top 10. You could have picked somebody in the top 20. You could have picked somebody that was top 25. You could have picked somebody that was top 30. You could have picked somebody that was top 50. Hell, you could have picked somebody that was top 100. You picked somebody that was ranked number 283. Why Tyrrell? Yeah, man. Well, see what it is. See what it is. See what it was now. I let my team, I let them handle that. No, this is what it was. I haven't been looking good in my last fights. Everybody knows that I'm a shot fighter. Me competing at a high level, those days are gone. Every time I had a step-on fight where somebody was just as good as me, was better than me, I got my ass whooped. So we just think it's smart from this point forward to go to the cherry tree, start all over, go back to cherry picking, fighting them bums I used to fight when I first started my career.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
I deviated from that plan. Now we finna go back to that plan. True. That's the truth. Just say that. Go because we know that's exactly. Now Malik Scott picked that boy. He said he let his team pick him. Malik Scott picked that boy.
Fighting, in big opportunities, I would say, and already coming back out. But we didn't want to take that route. We wanted to make sure that I say I'm good and everything is good, like no doubts. Because many times I have said that I was good, but maybe had a little doubt. I never had a point in time in my life where I lost my confidence in myself. Things got so crazy in my life, that it altered my mindset, and I lost confidence in myself. And I never thought I would, be a man to be able to do that. But certain things in your life, and you have certain people around that you will never think that would break your heart. And when they do,
let's go back. Let's go back. Because he said it. I don't want nobody thinking don't put words in his mouth. Listen, the man said he lost confidence in himself. Let's go back. What he said now. Let's go.
Tyrrell, we live on to tell another story. Have to go through the trials and the tribulations of it, and hopefully there ain't too much turbulence that you can't overcome it. But when you do, you be like, "Thank you, Jesus. Thank you."
Amen.
You live on to tell another story. But without a great test, you can't have a greater testimony.
Why him as your return fight? Why Tyrrell?
Well, Tyrrell, I let my coaches and stuff analyze a lot of the guys, and
he said he let his coaches. What I told y'all, he said he let his coaches analyze and look over a lot of guys. That's Malik Scott. Malik Scott. See, Malik Scott, no. Man, it's over with, dog. It's over. Look here, man. We ain't getting no more paydays. Dog, is over with. Hey, man, listen, Deontay, I got this dude at BLK Prime. He got a food stamp card, an Amazon gift card, man. Like, you were making millions of dollars at one point, but now I got them. Now we don't win. We going backwards. We going backwards, dog. Again, Deontay Wilder deserves a tomato can. At this point, he shouldn't fight nothing but cans at this point. I don't have a problem with that. The only thing is, this dude is ranked number 283. I just think Wilder is better than that. He can at least fight someone in the top 100. He could have fought the number 99 ranked fighter. He could have fought the number 75 ranked fighter. I just had a problem with 283. This dude is closer to being ranked number 300 in the world. Wilder fell off that much? Shout out to Eric Gomez. To this day. Shout out to Nate. So, that's all I'm saying, fam. That's all. It's bad.
Looking to try to come back. We had options of coming back and fighting, in big opportunities, I would say, and already coming back out. But we didn't want to take that route. We wanted to make sure that I say I'm good and everything is good, like no doubts. Because many times I have said that I was good, but maybe had a little doubt. I never had a point in time in my life where I lost my confidence in myself. Things got so crazy in my life, that it altered my mindset, and I lost confidence in myself. And I never thought I would, be a man to be able to do that. But certain things in your life, and you have certain people around that you will never think that would break your heart. And when they do, it changes you. I never had hate in my heart, but now I do. And before anyone would tell me, "Oh, you don't need to have hating, all this and that," I tell people I live my life, you live yours. And I need a little sprinkle of hate in my heart to complete the recipe, because I did get a little too soft. And when when life is so good and you take care of everybody and everybody in your.
You heard what he said? He spoke about not having confidence in himself. Not having confidence in himself, as I had in the title. I lost confidence in myself once he. Now what made Deontay Wilder lose confidence? You know what made him lose confidence? He started getting them ass whoopings. True. You don't walk around and beat every tomato can they put in front of you. And then you on top of the world, you high on the hog. And then all of a sudden you lose confidence in yourself. What made him lose confidence in himself was when those Tyson Fury fights. Those Tyson Fury fights made him lose confidence. It came a point in time, then after the Tyson Fury fight, he fought Robert Helenius. Remember, he was doing this, and then he hit Robert Helenius like that and knocked him out. And then when he fought Joseph Parker right after that, they thought he was back. To this day. Then he was on the ropes doing this with Joseph Parker, hitting him with hammer punches, doing like this here, doing the Donkey Kong, hitting him like this and like that. You get what I'm saying? And he got beat from 12 rounds. And then he came back and fought the Chinaman. And then the Chinaman knocked him out. He did a Michael Jackson 360 spin in the middle of the ring and got put to sleep. He lost confidence. Those ass whoopings made him lose confidence. Because I can tell you, if I was a boxer, I'm going to give you a perfect example. I fought a dude 3 times. An old friend of mine. We friends right now to this day, but at that time we wasn't friends. When I was 15 years old, I fought a dude by the name of Mike Rivers. Anybody in the city of Tampa, y'all know who Mike Rivers is. Big dude, he can fight. He was bigger than me. You get what I'm saying? So I fought the nigga 3 times. That man whooped me all 3 times. True. I fought this nigga 3 times.
To this day.
You know, because we fought the first time, and he had to beat me, so he had to muddy me the first time. So I had to go home, lick my wounds, wait by 2 weeks. I said, I'm finna go back over there, man, run this shit back, man. Nigga ain't finna whoop me. Nigga, he done whoop me in front of the boys in a whole another side of town. I'm finna go run it back. I didn't go get no gun and then try to shoot none of that. I'm finna go run it back. I'll go back over there. We run it back. The nigga whoop me again. I said, okay, shit. So I had no left. About a week and a half that went by this time, you know, talking myself, giving myself a pep talk. But I was kind of losing confidence at that time. I said, you know what, man, I got to run it back one more time. And just to make sure. I went back over there again. Now, the third fight, I fought him a lot better than I did the first 2 times. I did. But the end result was the same. I ended up getting my ass whooped again. After that, I completely lost confidence. I said, you know what, man, I'm going to leave the dude alone. True. Hey, but hey, Marty King, before the fight, I had a whole lot of confidence. After the 3 ass whoopings, I ain't had no confidence no more. So I understand where he coming from. Hey, Mr. Tomato Can, the man lost confidence because of them ass whoopings. Them ass whoopings that do that to you. I'm telling you, fam.
To this day.
Yeah, boy, it's somebody ass whooping, boy. Them ass whooping, boy. They humble a nigga, boy. Make a nigga, yeah, shit. Me go and sit my head down somewhere, dog. I don't fought that nigga 3 times. That nigga beat my ass. And guess what? I don't stand a snowball chance in hell of whooping the dude, dog. My pride telling me to fight, but my ego telling me, ego and pride telling me to fight. I'm like, man, that nigga don't slam you, dog. He don't drop you about 2-3 times. Man, shit, you fighting now. You fighting like a motherfucker. You busted his mouth this 3rd time. You caught him good. You busted his mouth. You know what I mean? You stole him and all that stuff there, man. But yeah, the nigga just too big, too strong, dog. Just go ahead and discard it to the game.
Shit's going good, and when you don't want to do nothing for nobody, and you start finding out certain things, and things start happening, man, and you feel like you done so much for people, and you benefited nothing from them when they've benefited everything from you, every thing.
Yeah, his phone ended up going out and stuff like that. So Wilder said he had got soft, he lost confidence on himself, and he had to go get a wellness check. He had to go get a wellness check. So he had to get a mental health evaluation or something of that sort. So those 3 things right there tell me everything I need to know. It's over with for him. True. It's over. Let me get ready to drop these phone lines, man. See, this what happened.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to Big Time Box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the 2nd time. So don't you ever forget that.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, but I can relate to losing confidence. nigga don't whoop your ass. He don't put hands and foots on you. Oh Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga goes man like highways, I'm gonna put them paws on him. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh Lord. Peace to the family. Phone lines open.
You wanna talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, boy, that's what happened. Shit, hey, listen, we know what happened. Cause shit, hey, you know how I know I'm right? I'm gonna tell you how I know I'm right. he wasn't talking like that. He wasn't talking like that prior to Tyson Fury. Hold on. Y'all want to see how he was talking? Hold on. Let's go. I told you I got the receipts. I got the receipts right here. So let me pull all these receipts up. This how he was talking. Hold on. Well, okay, let me see. Where Radio Raheem at? Radio Raheem. Where radio at? This this how he was talking. Hey, we know how he was talking now. Damn, I got all the receipts over here. I may not have all on, but I got some good ones, boy. I got enough receipts to do a mini series. I can do a mini series. Oh, let me see. I can do it. Hold on, let me see. Let's go to the playlist again. Nah, you know what? No, not playlist. Let's go to watch later. Let's go to watch later. Watch later. That's it. Yeah, let's go to the watch later section. Yeah, I got a boy. I wish here you go. See, this is how he was talking. See, he was talking like this. Hold on, see. Radio. Radio. Suckers never play me. See, listen. That Wilder we just heard don't sound like this Wilder right here. Hold on. Let's see what's up.
Bigger, what I give a fuck about that. I don't want to be bigger. I don't care who knows me. I like to be low key, down low. That's the way I roll. That way nobody won't understand or know what I have or possess. That way they won't have to be sitting back lurking and try to rob me because I pity the fool that does that. I have a lot of people around me, positive.
He said, I pity the fool that does that. Let's continue.
Energy, positive speaking, positive believing, until that energy is broken, and then there's consequences behind the action. See, I don't care about all that, but what I do care about is protecting my family and providing for them.
See that's the Wilder I miss though. All jokes aside, I miss that Wilder. That Wilder is gone. It's over with. To this day, that Wilder over with.
What's I'm gonna do? I got a beautiful life, man. I got a happy.
Now this is Wilder pre-Tyson Fury. So when you hear that he had to get a wellness check done on him to check his mental state. When you hear that he said he gotten kind of soft and he ain't called no names out. And what else he said? He said that he lost confidence in himself. See, this is the confident Wilder. This is when he was fighting all them cans. See, but prior to Fury, he fought a whole bunch of cans. So that's what cans do for you. Cans will make you feel like you better than what you really is. When you got a bunch of tomato cans and you knocking them out, you really go to believe in you that guy. No, dog, you just fought a bunch of cans. Like we ran a scam on you. See, we ran a scam on you, and then we put out a marketing campaign that you was to this day that you would have beat Sonny Liston, Jack Johnson, you would have beat Ali. You would have beat doggone Ernie Shavers, Ron Lyles. You would have beat doggone Ken Norton. You would have beat Frazier. You would have beat Lennox Lord. We put that out there. You started believing that stuff. Hey, shout out to Retro Boss in the documentary. Shout out to Bruce Gas. So it got your confidence up, right? Let's continue. So, but now Wilder is saying that he lost confidence in himself. He don't got soft, and he had to have a mental health. He had to get mental health evaluation or something of that sort. So that means it's over with. To the Bomb Squad Nation, to be honest, it's over with for the brother. He's not going to fight anyone elite anymore. He's not there. To this day. Now this is pre-Wilder. This is pre-confident. This when he had all the confidence in the world.
Happy life. I'm a happy being. Only time y'all see me in rage is when I turn into the Bronze Mama. But this is the week of the fight. This is the time for it to happen, to everything to come out. I feel it, bro. You can't feel the power.
Deontay,
energy. Oh,
Deontay,
goodness.
Radio Raheem. Listen, man, you said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
Man, your people's too.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait.
Hold on. Here you go. I gotta do this. I gotta do the sound effects with it. I gotta do the side effects with it.
You just.
Oh yeah, I gotta do the side effects.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
Let's continue.
It's not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I said by that. I ain't got to go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Shit, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm.
All right, here you go.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Let's continue.
Talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. He's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Here we go.
To this day.
Y'all know I got the trusty. Y'all know I got the trusty soundboard. Talk to him, Wilder.
You just sit here. You don't know what I'm talking about.
All right. Where we got that at? Where we got that at? Where we got that at?
You just sit here. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Let's continue.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on, let's go, man.
So that was confidence, Wilder. This Wilder here is. Oh my God! But he ride around in the Rolls Royce, man. He good, man. Phone lines over, man. 530-494-9636. Man, it is what it is, man. You know that was. You know, I missed that Wilder there, man. That Wilder there over with though. That Wilder there over with. Hey, I got behind the hands already. Shout out to Crosby.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He say, Coach, this is not for. You say this is for not locking the doors. I read that one already. Shout out to Jason. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said Wilder has been trashed. He never was able to grab the basic fundamentals of boxing. All he had was a huge right hand, and he has been exposed. It's over. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's over. It's over. It is. It is. It is, and it's sad. It's sad. You know, I think that's why I played y'all that video for a reason. I'm calling. Hold on. So you can see he admitted that his team is the one, his coaches, meaning Malik Scott, they picked this guy. This guy's a confidence booster for Deontay Wilder, Tyrrell Herndon, or whatever the case may be. Tyrrell took a picture with Wilder. We've seen that. You know, Wilder gonna knock him out in the first round. So, you know, he has to start back. You know, that guy's ranked number 283 in the world. So that's just pretty much where we at. That's just where we at right now, you know, to be fair. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Mo, what's good with you? I guess we back to talking about this Bama from Tuscaloosa again.
Hey, Rob, boy, I had to talk about him, man, because I saw this interview.
Nah, man, you got to.
The dude, when he said he lost confidence in himself, I was like, damn.
Yeah. Worst thing, and once again, I know y'all get tired of me saying this shit, but the difference between me and most motherfuckers, anything I tell y'all on here is documented. And I've been saying this for years. Wilder has been trash. Wilder is one of the worst boxers I've ever seen ever. Nothing about him is real, inside and outside the ring. So now, what I've been telling y'all, I know y'all get tired of Ron always saying, and I've been right. The boy is trash, and he's just. And for the life of me, this is the problem. And it's not a black thing this is a man thing. For the life of me, I don't understand how anyone can respect Wilder. I just don't get it as a man. Hey, I ain't talking about black, white, just as a man. I've never seen a 6'7", 6'8" motherfucker with so many excuses why he failed. He never put it on himself. I've never heard Wilder say, I'm just not that motherfucking good of a boxer, man. All I do is, it's just wild. The motherfucker really can't box. He's been consistent about one thing. He just got a punch. That's it. And he's been getting away with it. But all the excuses on 100 reasons why this is happening, his fans like him, and y'all allow this motherfucker to have excuse after excuse after excuse why he failed.
Did you hear the part?
I've never seen him.
Did you hear the part, Ron? Did you hear the part where he said that? Hold on, I took notes. Wait, I took notes. He said that sometimes people want to point the finger. We want to point the finger at other people instead of looking in the mirror. That quote that he said in that interview intrigued me because when I think of pointing the finger, to me, he is the definition of that. What say you?
Right. I've never seen a motherfucker that's allowed to play pro-black with 66% with 66% of your finances are being made by non-black motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You got your trainer who found you, and you got your manager, and the aisle is the other third. So 66% of your business decisions is made by somebody non-black, but you so pro-black. Everybody is slave owner, but of course the people that are around you, they not slave owners though. You dig what I'm telling you? That he got away with that shit. A motherfucker literally convinced you to turn down $100+ million. Just so they can save their company. And y'all and people are so hung up on these. I told y'all, stop feeding into these boxes, Mo. Wilder single-handedly expedited Showtime going out of business. And y'all don't even understand that shit.
Yeah,
that was partially the reason.
They lost money. They said, I remember the report. They lost money.
Yeah, when that whole Brazil and Wilder shit expedited all that Showtime shit. So as a boxing fan, y'all should be upset with Wilder. But it is what it is. Like I said, when I tell you, they don't build real ones like they used to. Everybody act like they so invested in these fighters. You supposed to be invested in the sport first. You don't know these motherfuckers. And they sat there and robbed you of a motherfucking Anthony Joshua and Wilder fight. He sat here and robbed y'all motherfuckers.
That's why
of a fight that should have been made, huh?
I did disagree with Wilder on that. He said when he spoke in this interview, they said, "What's the purpose of you coming back to fight? Why do you want to continue to fight?" He said, "Well, I still want to do what I set out to do. I want to unify the division. I never had the opportunity to do that. And I had to stop it and correct him because I had the videos. I got a playlist of nothing but Deontay Wilder videos where I can debate anyone who wants to argue about what was said, money, this and that. And he had an opportunity when he turned down $100 million.
He had several opportunities. Several fucking opportunities. But now after he fought Brazil, y'all be patient. We out here risk our lives. The fight gonna get made. So basically what he's saying is we just gonna milk this shit over-marinated till we ready to make the fight. And of course you have motherfuckers shaking. Yeah, he need to make as much money as possible. Like you sharing bread with the motherfucker. This shit crazy, man. These new boxing fans, I can't stand them, Mo. I swear to God, I can't stand them. I swear, I have my favorite fighters, but at the end of the day, I ain't never vouched for over-marinating and milking shit and how much a motherfucker should turn down and this, that, man. Fuck all that shit. Wilder ain't nothing but a scam artist. He's a sucker. He's been a sucker, and he's a fucking beta male. Y'all tell you, run and run go tell that. Nothing about him is real. He's inside the ring and outside the ring. And I ain't even going to talk about his personal shit. If you don't know, you don't know. That's not my problem. But the boy been a beta. All the motherfucking excuses, man. I'm out, Slim.
Salute, fam. See, I think what it was, it was two things. Wilder was listening to his manager, Shelly Finkle, JD's and them. He was listening to them and then listening to Stephen Espinosa. He was making decisions. He was making business decisions based on what Showtime wanted him to do and based on what the company wanted him to do. And they gave him money, but they was losing money, giving him big money. And I think that what happened was Shelly Finkle used the meeting with DAZN as leverage. And then they threw Lou DiBella under the bus because Lou DiBella was the one that set that up. So he got thrown under the bus because DAZN showed him, look, man, you got a whole bunch of money you can make over here. And they never wanted Wilder to know that he can make that kind of money. So by him, he's listening to Finkle and his white managers telling him, look, man, don't turn down that money. Don't worry about that, man. We got something better for you. And nothing better never came. So, you see how that turned out. You got to understand, Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua both were undefeated, and both of them had all of the belts. Joshua had the IBF, WBO, WBA. Deontay Wilder had the WBC. They could have fought. Now, years later, look now. So they dropped the ball on that. I'm telling you, but when I said I showed y'all, I got a playlist. I showed y'all my folder. I showed y'all my Deontay Wilder folder. I got a PBC folder too. Just random PBC stuff. Floyd Mayweather fight hype. This, that, the please, with Tank, doggone Agent Broner, just him cutting the fool, what was going on at the PBC around that time. Like, I got a playlist, bro. I showed y'all one of them. 40 videos. I got another one, probably like maybe 50 or 60 videos. And I just go in there. I just got to find it, because I just got to find the video. Okay, this video right here. This nigga want to argue with me about this. Okay, shit. Oh, yep, this the one right here. Click. All right, hey, Carl, you still there? Okay, cool. Check it out. Listen to this here, baby boy. And I show it and play it. Did you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, he had an opportunity. Yeah, he had the opportunity, bro. He did. He really did, bro. He really did. He had the opportunity, man. That's one. He was listening to his managers. And two, he was pandering. He was pandering to the Shea Butter laptop revolutionaries online. He was pandering to the Butter Biscuits. Because what happened was, the Butter Biscuits and the Shea Butter laptop revolutionaries, they was pushing the race narrative. We got to come together and attack the race, attack these race soldiers, like Dante's Cheeseburger Nation, Dante's Boston Nation. Everything is race for him. Yeah, man, we got to fight these race soldiers, man. The racist Hispanics, and the racists. See, so he's fighting a racial war in Thailand. All right, okay, all right. So he's fighting a racial war over there, and then over here in America, we had the LDBC. So Wilder was pandering to those guys, and I think and they gave him a false sense of security. And they were, between them, Fagnon, Shigo. So they had like a cult. I'm telling you, when I came on YouTube, and I haven't been on here that long, but that's what it was. So between listening to his, Carla, hold on. Between listening to his white managers who made him a lot of money, but I think they ill-advised him about the $100 million, and then pandering to a group of broke niggas on YouTube, I think that kind of messed him up. To be fair, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Corey from Texas.
Corey, talk to me.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much what you said right there. That was probably one of the stupidest things I've seen in my 40+ years of watching daggone boxing. Is him turning down that fight, saying this is worth more when whatever bullshit they were saying, $100 million, whatever. That was probably one of the stupidest things I said. And when I see like Devin Haney, Shakur, Gervonta, that's what drives me crazy. So I hope they don't end up being 5 years later, because that wasn't but 5-6 years ago, saying, damn, I should have took that fight when it was hot. I never forget when he said that. And I just said, so, and then now, like you said, they're back and forth. I don't have any interest in seeing that fight now. I did back then in 2018, 3 years before you came on YouTube, but now I don't have any interest in seeing that fight.
They dropped the ball, dog. Listen, we could have had an undisputed black man, whether it was Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. That trilogy, listen, that trilogy that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury did together, that was supposed to be Wilder and Joshua. They could have had that trilogy. Right. So, if we're pushing the all black narrative and stuff like that, we got to be on code. Why did the Shea Butter laptop revolutionaries fight so vehemently to not want to make that fight happen? They call Eddie Hearn the white blue-eyed devil while ignoring Shelly Finkle. They picked and choose when they wanted to make it racial, when it benefited them, but then there was a racial double standards and a level of hypocrisy that I pointed out when I came on YouTube, and I fleshed it out, and I showed the hypocrisy in it. How you gonna say Eddie Hearn, the white blue-eyed devil, don't do business with the devil, but Deontay Wilder got two white men that's his managers, and not only that,
you took the word.
Not only that, you got two gay white men who make his costumes that he said was too heavy. Not only that, you got another white man from Alabama who made his statue.
Right.
So,
you took the words right out of my mouth, man. Like when you basically talk this pro-black crap.
He was pandering.
You talk this pro-black crap, but then you take away, but then you stop a fight between a black dude to have the fertility with a white dude. Now the white dude's racist and he was cheating. Like you can't never satisfy Negroes. Like I don't get. Like I'm rubbing my head. That could have been. I don't know if it would have been Hagler or Hearns post, but that could have been something big for this generation, man. But yeah, you hit the nail on the head, because that drove me crazy. And then they begging now just to get the fight. I'm saying, well, yeah, you still want to see that fight? No, I don't want to see that fight. They still be trying to push it. But that's all I got for today, Coach. That was a crazy situation, man.
See, that's all I was talking about on my live shows. When I was going to war with the Wildcats and stuff like that, that's all I was talking about. I said, dude, y'all defeating the entire purpose, fam. Y'all defeating the purpose. You okay? We supposed to be on call some pro-black revolution. Okay, I'm fine. Y'all want to be a part of the revolution? Let's join the revolution. We got an opportunity to have two black fighters fight each other for undisputed. Y'all want to talking about y'all? No, we ain't gonna do business with him because we don't like Eddie Hearn. What you mean we? Y'all niggas on YouTube got a network with two figures. Y'all not the fighters. I don't want to see D fight him. Yeah, well, Anthony Joshua's a coward. He's a coon. He's an Uncle Tom. And then guess what? Tyson Fury came over here and put hands and foots in his man. Buck broke him, beat the brakes off of him, and he ain't been the same since. Listening to the butter biscuits. See, this what happened when you listen to these shea butter laptop revolutionaries. It's good to be a revolutionary online behind the keyboard, but when you're a multi-millionaire like a Deontay Wilder, thanks to the white man, you can't be listening to broke niggas on YouTube. Do you get what I'm saying? You want to be, you can't pander to them. So I mean, Wilder. Again, Carla, hold on. So that's what happened. Bro, I remember it like it was yesterday because when I came on YouTube, I got attacked. So I had to dig in deep, no Diddy, and get it down. I destroyed all of them, every last one of them, literally. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, what's up, Coach? It's D-Tap from North Carolina.
D-Tap, North Carolina. Talk to me, fam.
Man, Coach, I found your channel after Wilder got knocked out by Fury. And the thing is, you were saying then, he may not respect Fury, but he respects that knockout. They led him astray his whole career because he blocked Undisputed twice. He stopped himself from getting Undisputed when he could have took the contract to face Donovan Brazil for $20 million and then face Joshua twice for 40 apiece. He blocked it then. And then when Fury beat him, he sued Fury for the reason after you got knocked out, just to get knocked out again. So, and you would think with the other channels, they talked about Joshua. You would think Joshua was a white man the way all the hate Joshua used to get. I said, golly. I mean, Coach, man, am I telling a lie, Coach?
No, you ain't lying.
I said, no, I would be at the barbershop. Yeah. Coach, I'd be at the barbershop. I said, boy, Joshua going to beat the brakes on what? Coach, I thought I ran out of that damn place. I said, damn, y'all, if we talking about a black guy, Coach, you couldn't tell them shit about Deontay Wilder. Man, no, Wilder knocked him out. Wait a minute, no. He got the right hand. Joshua and it got, Coach, it got 10 times worse after Joshua lost.
Oh, when he lost to
Andy Ruiz.
Oh, man.
Oh,
yeah, what they were saying.
Lord.
Oh, yeah.
Coach, I never heard the end of it.
Yeah, you saw
Lord, what happened to your boy? What happened to your boy? Your boy would ask something. The referee had to wave it all. I said, okay, he took a lot, and he went back and got it in blood. I said, he showed you how you supposed to win a rematch. Yeah. He showed you how you supposed to win a rematch. Yeah. Yet Wilder fighting Spitzgun, and who else was he fighting, Coach? We talking about Severn. This man won a title off the Vern. and niggas thought that was the second coming out. Wilder, he done knocked everybody out. He done knocked everybody out. Joshua don't want no box. Joshua ducked the contract. Why would a man? Why if I'm the bigger draw? Why would I come over here to America where ain't nobody paying for pay-per-views? Ain't nobody making no money. Why am I gonna come over here and fight on your network when I'm over here fighting in Wembley and etc.? Make that make sense, Coach. I mean, make that make sense.
You bring it back memories, boy. And then listen,
Coach.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
But boy, the straw that broke the camel's back when Wilder finally got Tyson Fury in that ring for the second time. Boy, now I do think I ain't gonna lie. I do think that they did Wilder kind of wrong. When I say they, I'm talking about the mainstream media, because Wilder, he knocked out Tyson Fury in the first fight. Tyson Fury woke up and rose from the mat like the Undertaker. You know, Tyson Fury said he was out for like 2-3 seconds. That's what he said. And the dude got over him. And when Tyson Fury rose from the grave, he became more popular. He was on WWE. Yep. He went on a book tour, motivational speaking engagements for people who contemplating offering themselves. And he just got praised. And nobody said it. The mainstream media didn't say nothing about Wilder. So that's why Wilder was so upset that day when he went off on Radio Raheem. Because he went around and said he had to lose weight. He was on coke. He weighed 700 pounds. Mm-hmm. He was battling depression. Yes, that's why Wilder snapped on him and said, don't you ever forget who brought you back to big time boxing. I brought you back. You know what I mean? I provided food to put food on your table for your family to eat, and I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that. Wilder was upset about that. I'm the black man.
And I agree.
Yeah, I'm the black heavyweight champion of the world, but y'all praising him. So I felt where he was coming from on that.
I can see that. And here's the thing. And everybody forgot they let Fury off the hook. Why? He done his rematch with Klitschko. Got overweight, clowning. Look at me. I'm the heavyweight champion. Had a tire.
Yeah, he got popped. He failed the drug test, and he was on coke. Yeah.
They slid that underneath. They slid that all underneath the rug, but then it was all Joshua's fault. That's what was irritating me. Everything was Joshua's fault. Joshua doing everything to make the fight. This, like you said, this guy a sucker. This guy a coward. He ain't a real one. He ain't really black. I said, damn. I said, y'all hating on another brother that looked just like us. Hating on him, praising Wilder for not taking the fight. I mean, how crazy you got to be not take $20 million to knock out Dominic Brazil?
Well, no, this
you don't take your biggest payday.
No, this what happened.
Yes, sir.
The DAZN offered him the $100 million for 3 fights. So the 3 fights is going to be Dominic Brazil, and they will give him $20 million.
Yep.
And he will give $40 million apiece to fight Joshua. So what I realized was what Shelly Finkle was doing, he was trying to get money out of Showtime. So he like, look, Showtime, the zone is offering Deontay $20 million for Brazil. We're thinking about taking this deal. What do you guys have to say about that? Shelly Finkle was like, no, we'll pay Wilder. We'll pay Deontay $20 million. He don't have to go over there. And then that's when he went over there. He went back to Showtime. Yep. They gave him $20 million, and they lost a lot of money on that fight.
Yeah, they lost. I was about to say that because
that,
them renegotiating that contract, why went underneath? Why they went under when they renegotiated that contract?
What happened? Right after that, what they did after that fight, they dropped Wilder, and Wilder started fighting on Fox. He started fighting on Fox. No, that's what happened.
Because they couldn't afford it.
Yeah, they started fighting on Fox.
You tell the truth, they couldn't afford it, and the whole time you could have been fighting for Undisputed, making money you had never even touched. Probably not to this day, because at the end of the day, we can say what we want about Joshua. He's paid. He's cash. I mean, if he don't fight again, he's been cashed out. You get what I'm saying? He don't have to fight no more. You don't have to entertain if you don't want to. Wilder is in the bad position where now you fighting on, what do you say, Coach? EBT Prime. Man, he's fighting. He's fighting down at the high school.
That's what they said. They said it was EBT Prime when Terrence Crawford fought over there. So let's keep that same energy. It's EBT Prime.
Yep.
BET After Dark. BLK Prime. That's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. Yeah.
Look how the tables have turned. But that's it, Coach. I'm gonna holler at you, brother.
Salute, fam. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's what they were saying now. So Wilder saying that he lost his confidence. bro. Again, I gave y'all a story about the dude that beat me 3 times when I was 15. That took all the confidence out of me. I knew, man, I can't beat this dude. I fought the nigga 3 times. He gave me the business the first fight. Second fight, I did a little bit better, but he still whooped my ass. And the third fight, I did a whole lot better than the first 2. He whooped my ass again. So I knew right then, I had no more confidence that I could beat this dude. Ain't no need to try to fight this nigga. I can fight this nigga 10 times. He gonna whoop me all 10 times. So, dog, let me just go ahead and charge that to the game. It is what it is. You know, so that's what happened. Dog, see, another thing, too. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Hold on. Joey Scott. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Y'all check this out. Hold on. Oh, I got one for y'all. Hold on. I got one for y'all right here, boy. Goddamn Don House. Boy, I got one for y'all right here. What Don House at? Don House. Boy, I got one for y'all, boy. Lord have mercy. Ellie sucking nigga nutsack was interviewing Bermaine Stavern. And his trainer at that time was Don House. Do you guys know who Don House is? Don House is Deontay Wilder's current. He's not a strength and conditioning coach. He the dude that has the broomstick in his hand. Hold on. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from? Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Uncle Charles.
Uncle Charles, Alabama. Talk to me, brother.
Man, let me tell you something, man. Yesterday, I was walking, and I thought somebody was following me, Coach, until I looked down, and it was my own damn shower. See, I couldn't get out my own way. And this is him. This is Deontay Wilder. He can't get out his own damn way. And he up there dressing up in all that African garb. He went to Africa, but he didn't go to the real Africa, where them animals will be roaming at, where they take your damn clothes and your wallet and your money. He ain't been in that Africa. He went to the one that ain't got no damn animals. This is what I'm talking about. He can't get out of his way. Let me tell you something. You want to fight somebody, Deontay? We got a nigga across the street over here right now. He just got his light cut off. That nigga mad. I can get him signed a contract, and I guarantee you, I'm going to bet on him. You know why? Because his ass can't see. This is what I'm talking about, man. Deontay Wilder, what you need to do is to go to the casting couch and go be in a movie somewhere. I'm pretty sure they got movies for legends, guys that box and retired. You can go get you a goddamn movie. Do that. But and another thing too, stay out from Wilder. If you gonna meet Deontay Wilder and get him a signed autograph, don't take your woman with you, because you might not have no woman when you go back. This is what I'm talking about. Morally, he's not a good person.
I heard about that.
Yeah, morally, he's not a good person. And see, you keep on getting in there. Now, I say this, and I'm going to say this in close. I knew his ass was in trouble when he signed that contract with that Chinaman with that swole head, with that big ass head. I said, that dude with that swole ass head, he's going to beat Deontay Wilder ass. And guess what he did? He hit him with a nice right hand. He hit him in the ass, the foot, the leg. The only place he hit him in is the big toe. If he had hit him in that toe, Lord have mercy, what would have happened then? And that's all I got to say, Coach. Appreciate you.
Shout out Uncle Charles, man. Alabama, stand up, man. Hey, Uncle Charles, Alabama. Bro. But see, as I said, man, like that's where he lost his confidence at. He lost his confidence right there, fam. Like, you get what I'm saying? You know, and I get it. Hold on. Where is that video with Don House? Hold on. I got that. Listen, I got that video. I got it. I'm gonna put it up right now. Don House. Do you guys see what the dude that's working the broomstick and Wilder keep roping his head back like that every time the dude use the broomstick and then they do the 360 spin? That's Don House. I want to show y'all something though. I gotta show y'all this. Bermaine Stavern. Ellie suck a nigga nutsack. Oh, I gotta find that. Damn, let's see. Bermaine Stavern. Ellie suck a nigga nutsack. Lord have mercy. Let's see. Damn, I can't find that. It gotta come up. I'm trying to pull it up. Remains to burn. Oh, here it go right here. This it right here? Oh, this it right here. I found it. Oh, yeah. Let me see. This it right here. Matter of fact, let me
Chip on the light. Of course, I mean.
Let me go ahead and say this shit right here. Lord, let me say this one here, boy. I know these niggas gonna be. Damn, I didn't have it saved. Put it right there. Research video. That's another one. That's another one. They come over here. When they come over here talking that flim flam, I'm pulling out receipts. That's what I'm pulling out receipts. That's what I'm doing. Hold on. Go to Don house. Oh, let me do this here, boy. Hold on. No, I'm pulling out receipts. I gotta pull out these receipts. Now, this dude, Don House, why am I playing this video? Don House, before he started working with Wilder, he exposed everything. He said that Wilder was a protected fighter. He had a padded record. He wasn't fighting nobody. All he got is the right hand. Don House was saying this 11 years ago. Wilder ended up hiring him. I wonder how that worked out. Let me see. Here you go right here. Let's go. Now I want to show y'all the video. Yeah, I got a whole bunch. This it right here. Don House to setback. You don't want to get punched by Stavern. This Ellie sucker nigga nutsack. Y'all okay? Y'all see that? All right, cool. I'm gonna play it.
Gonna bring out the best out of me.
May 10th, ESPN, right here in Los Angeles. You fought Chris Herndon once. What does the rematch mean to you?
Well, you know what?
It's a championship.
This is a championship fight. I don't care if you...
This ain't it. This ain't the one. This ain't the one. Wait a minute.
If I was gonna fight you, I'd be just as happy. Chris gonna be Chris. Chris gonna bring everything, just like he brought the last fight.
This ain't the one.
Chris, just a little bit.
Have you? Would I be done?
No, you don't want to take it. Don't even talk about that.
What do you say?
No, this ain't the one. Hold on. I got it. I'm close. Don't worry about it. I got it. It's coming. I'm close. This it right here? Oh, it's close. I got it. Boy, it ain't nowhere in hell, boy. Remains to burn. Boy, Don the house. Man, Don the house, man. I want y'all to see this shit. I want y'all to see this. Hey, hold on. I want y'all to see this. Hey, this nigga been using. Hey, Don House been using. He been using the broomstick with the glove on it. Y'all look at this. Hey, he been using the broomstick with the glove on it. He been doing that. Hey, he been doing that. Don House doing that with probation. He been okay, so he been using the broomstick. Okay, all right, so we see that he been using that. All right. Let's say this way. Let's say this one here too. We'll say this one for later. We gonna put that nigga get niggas getting knocked out. Niggas getting knocked out. Hey, Dave, niggas getting knocked out left and right, man. This man been using it. Dave, this man been using this here, man. This man been using this. That's why niggas get knocked out, man. Fuck with this nigga, man. God damn. Nigga came in how the fuck? What the fuck? Let me see what's up. Yeah, that motherfucker getting knocked out, man. We got the broomstick. They got the broomstick, the glove on it. Dang, where that interview at, man. I swear, listen, y'all have to see this interview, fam. Y'all have to see this interview. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show it. Listen, I'm determined. I'm determined. I'm gonna show this. Let's see. Okay, that's LA. Let's see. Don House says, I gotta find it. Boy, I got to find this here, boy. Bruh. He's Don House. This is Don House sounds off on Deontay Wilder. He say Wilder's a paper champion. Hold on, this it right here? It's this it. Don House goes off on Deontay Wilder. We'll fight my grandma next. I think this it. Oh, hold on. Hey, Miss Scotty. But y'all be patient. Listen, I got it. I know I got it. Oh my God. Oh, this it right here. This it. This it. Hold on. Oh, this it. Oh, this it. Oh, this it right here. I got it, boy. This is the receipt. Boy, this is the receipt right here. There you go. Okay, research videos. Okay, I already had it saved. All right, cool. Yeah, okay, y'all want to listen. I want y'all to hear what Deontay Wilder trainer said years ago. Don House. This nigga here doing the Michael Jackson spin. Let's go.
You know, but like I said before, it's not about power, speed, or conditioning. It's about skills. You know, I think I use my head better than Chris does in the ring. That's the most important thing.
I have to ask you this: Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What happens if?
What's y'all to see this shit? I want y'all to see. Hey, Dave, I want y'all to see this. Now, this round of time where Ellie sucker nigga nutsack, but he was reverse cowgirl. He was doing a reverse cowgirl on Deontay Wilder around that time. I'm talking about he was spread, but he was busting it wide open, boy. He was getting them cheeks, but they were running through them cheeks back then. Anyway, but let's continue. Let's continue. I want y'all to see the look when Ellie bring up Deontay Wilder. Y'all check this out.
I use my head better than Chris does in the ring. That's the most important thing.
I have to ask you this: Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What happens if Remains to Burn fights him?
Hey, you see?
I have to ask you this: Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts.
Hey, you see how he closed his eyes? He closed his eyes when Ellie ate the
What happens if Remains to Burn fights him?
House.
I got a quick question. Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What?
I see one interview asked Deontay Wilder, I understand your career has been strategically choreographed. Listen, we will fight Deontay Wilder, but
he says one interviewer said to another, I understand that Deontay Wilder, your career has been strategically choreographed. and then he ended up hiring the man. Oh my God. He ended up hiring this nigga. Oh, I had to show y'all this one here, boy. Boy, he said this 11 years ago. Boy, this was 11 years ago he said this. Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back.
Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts. What?
I see one interviewer asked Deontay Wilder, I understand your career has been strategically choreographed. Listen, we will fight Deontay Wilder, but we will fight him when he's 40-0, right? So he got 9 more fights to get. He gonna fight my grandmother.
Now, Don House is Deontay Wilder's current trainer. It's Malik Scott, Joey Scott, the strength and conditioning coach, and Don House. I think he the cut man. Or something of that sort, right? That's the dude that's he working the broomstick. We saw him do it with Remains to Burn. Let's continue. Let's go. Hold on. This was Don House saying back then.
Right? So he got 9 more fights to get. He gonna fight my grandmother. We will fight Deontay Wilder.
31-0, 31 knockouts. What?
I see one interviewer asked Deontay Wilder, I understand your career has been strategically choreographed. Listen, we will fight Deontay Wilder, but we will fight him when he's 40-0, right? So he got 9 more fights to get. He gonna fight my grandmother. She dead. We gonna wake her up, put the dirt off of her. My grandmother's grandmother. Come on now.
He said, he said she gonna fight my grandmother. She dead. We gonna keep the dirt off of her. He gonna fight my grandmother's grandmother. He was saying. How do you hire this nigga? Like, how you go hire this nigga? How you gonna hire this dude to be one of your coaches, fam? How you gonna hire this nigga? He brought the broomstick. He brought the broomstick with the glove on it. Let's continue.
When you're 31-0 in America, as a head with the dirt off of him, right? So he got 9 more fights to get. Where has been strategic.
I got a quick question. Deontay Wilder, 31-0, 31 knockouts.
Listen,
What?
As the one interviewer asked Deontay Wilder, I understand your career has been strategically choreographed. Listen, we will fight Deontay Wilder, but we will fight him when he's 40-0, right? So he got 9 more fights to get. He gonna fight my grandmother. She dead. We're gonna wake her up, put the dirt off of her. My grandmother's grandmother. Come on now. When you're 31-0 in America as a heavyweight champion, his name should be posted on everybody's refrigerator, right or wrong. Come on now. 31-0, your household name, right? He's fighting guys out of the top 50 in the world. You see the last fight? The guy got hit. The guy got hit with a phantom punch.
No, he landed that punch.
Where? What punch? The right hand?
Yeah.
The right hand?
Left. I think the left.
He slapped him with the left, and he blew him out with the right hand.
Hey, guess what? Hold on. Guess what fight they talking about? Can y'all guess which fight they talking about? He say, you saw the last fight? The man just laid down. He said, no, he didn't. He said, guess what fight they talking about? I'm finna see who gonna say it in the chat first. Hey, Deal 87 hit the nail right on the head. Malik Scott. True. They talking about the Malik Scott fight. That's the fight they talking about right there. Let's go. They talking about Malik. They talking about Malik Scott.
With the left, and he blew. Where? What punch? The right hand?
Yeah.
Household name, right? He's fighting guys out of the top 50 in the world. You see the last fight? The guy got hit. The guy got hit with a phantom punch.
No, he landed that punch.
Where? What punch? The right hand?
Yeah.
Is that right
the
hand?
Left. I think the left.
He slapped him with the left, and he blew him out with the right hand. Come on now.
No, he did. Chris.
How do you say his name right?
Bermain Stavern. Berman? Since when? You changed your name?
No.
He's like, he did it?
Say what?
Why didn't you correct me the first 1,000 times? Hey, Chris. Okay, but true story. I'm going to tell you. Nobody knows this, but Malik Scott did have a little bubble, like a bump after that. He did get hit.
But put it this way, Malik Scott never came in that big before in his life. Malik Scott came in to exactly do what he's supposed to do, lay down. But I'm not taking.
He say, look, man, let's put it this way. Hey, Jessica, look, man, Malik Scott did what he's supposed to do. Come in there and lay down. Everybody knew what was going on. Everybody knew what was going on, fam. Everybody. Hey, Don House said it did. He was telling us did. He was telling us did. Hey, look here, man. Look here. Hey, Sheila from Cali say, she said it makes sense. Make it make sense. Look here, man. The man, look, Malik Scott did what he was supposed to do. Go over there, lay down.
Anything from Malik Scott, but here's the thing, right? This boy, but I'm not taking anything from Malik Scott. But put it this way, Malik Scott never came in that big before in his life. Malik Scott came in to exactly do what he's supposed to do, lay down. But I'm not taking anything from Malik Scott. But here's the thing, right? This boy, who's he?
You heard what he said? He said, hey, now you heard what he said? He said, but here's the thing. This boy never fought nobody. Who is he fought? The same thing that Errol Spence, outside of Errol Spence, was saying about Terrence Crawford. Oh man, Terrence Crawford ain't fought nobody. This is the same thing that Don House, Deontay Wilder's current trainer, was saying 11 years ago. He said, come on, man. Let's be honest. Hey, this boy ain't fought nobody. I mean, who was he fought? Hey, Ham, Andy said that Malik Scott took a dive. Let's continue. And hold on, let's let it play out.
Like a bump after that. He did get hit.
But look at Ellie. Look at Ellie meat riding. Here go Ellie meat riding. No, man. You know, Malik Scott had a bump. He had a bump on his head somewhere, man. He got hit for real. Now, come on, man. Ellie sucker nigga does say meat ride Wilder. Yeah, no, man. He had a bump for real. Dude, the gig is up. Everybody know he took a dive. We know he took a dive, fam. Why keep lying about it? True. They had that fight in Puerto Rico out there. I think the fight was in Puerto Rico. All the Puerto Ricans was mad. It was the island full of Puerto Ricans mad. They were throwing cans and everything in the ring. But they wasn't throwing cans. I'm using hyperbole. But they was born. They knew what time it was. But let's go.
Let's put it this way. Malik Scott never came in that big before in his life. Malik Scott came in to exactly do what he's supposed to do, lay down. But I'm not taking anything from Malik Scott. But here's the thing, right? This boy ain't fought. Who's he fought? I mean, 31 wins, 31 KOs. You know, his own people come to me and say, you know, you get knocked out in the gym. I said, no, he's too tall. He has no legs. His own people.
You heard what he said? He said, wow, they had no legs. He said the dude ain't fought nobody. 31-0, 31 KOs.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fight another bomb.
This is what Deontay Wilder trainer said then. Look your man, boy, ain't nothing like these receipts, boy. Boy, they ain't nothing like these receipts, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. That's what he was saying back then.
Telling me this. Right? What? Jim, I said, no, he's too tall, he has no legs. His own people telling me this. Right? One right hand from this guy right here, his career's over. I gotta ask you this. That's the only thing I hate about boxing. I mean, it's okay to build a fighter, but goddamn, 31?
He said, hey, Ham, you know, that's the one thing I hate about boxing. It's okay to build a fighter, but damn, 31? He said, he said, look, man, it's okay to build a fighter, man, but goddamn, 31 tomato cans? That don't get it, man. Like, come on, fam. Like, what is it? When you gonna put him in the ring with somebody with a post? Come on, okay, y'all building him up. It's okay to build a fighter, but come on, man, 31? Fight nobody.
But this bomb is taking the easy match. Fight another bomb.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. This is Don House. He said, man, Don House, man. Man, bro, my God. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, can you hear me? It's Blood Boxing,
Yeah,
man.
yes,
Somebody
yes,
came through
yes,
applause.
sir. I can hear you. Go ahead, Blood.
You hear me okay, man? Yeah, I be having some bad connections, but man, listen. What happened to that to Deontay Wilder? Me and you both know this shit. He drank that Kool-Aid from them laptop revolutionaries. And after he lost, the mixed up punk ass motherfuckers started attacking other black men, such as Mark Breland and Sugar Hill, and they kissed Master JD's ass is what happened. Then they want to get back to their Wakanda ass shit. Then they'll want to display the same energy when it came to other black fighters. Terrence Crawford, Anthony Joshua. Then these bitch-made dick-sucking ass niggas endorsed Wilder being as great as Ali and said he faced more problems than Ali outside the ring. Who's that fucking dumb? Ali was born in 1942 and Wilder was born in 1985. How dumb can these laptop revolutionaries be? And I say, man, these two niggas get dumber every year, the laptop revolutionaries. At least back in the day, when I came on YouTube, Coach, these laptop revolutionaries that read all them books that you told us about, at least they was read on some old school shit. These motherfuckers today, I don't know where they get their information from. Then I heard one of these faggot ass niggas came on here the other day
and he started treating Wilder like he was a little Cabbage Patch Kid or something. I heard that nigga said something like, "Don't try to talk to Wilder now. He's not forgiving you." Wilder ain't say nothing like that, but yet his sissy ass, he got on here acting like Ashford and someone tried to holler at Simpson, or acting like Peaches when someone tried to holler at her. Shit, I thought the nigga was Renee and Wilder was Angela, the way this nigga was acting from what I heard. Don't worry about who covering Wilder, you peasant ass, dick sucking and fucking ass nigga. Talking about broomsticks, shit, that feminine ass nigga talking about who should talk about Wilder need to go sit on one of them damn broomsticks. Nobody care about what you say, you little hoe ass nigga. If I ever see you, I'ma spit right in your fucking face, boy. You hear me? And who I'm talking to, he know who he is. You know who you is, fuck boy. Come off them hormones, sister boy. You ain't never had no say in anything other than picking which My Little Pony toy you was gonna get next to sticking your little punk ass, you little fucking Pop-Tart. Yeah, that nigga up there. I'm talking about him. Get off that nigga nut, sweet boy. Old candy corn ass nigga. If people want to support Wilder, we will. Yeah. Right? Like me, for instance, coach, I want to see the nigga win, right? He got a lot of flaws, but I want to see him win. But your little punky Bruce ass niggas act like they own Wilder or something. Right? Coach, I heard you the other day, you say someone from Wilder team called you up and say someone was gonna put hands on you.
I pulled up the receipt on my Instagram because he reached out to me in IG. The only reason I didn't show it because I don't really show people messages, but he had his phone number on it, and I called him. I spoke to him. I spoke to him. Like this was 2021.
Well, we ain't worried about that anyway, because ain't none of them punk ass little niggas gonna do shit. But get they punk ass whooped if they run up on any of us Florida boys. Period. Any of them laptop revolutionaries come talking that shit to me, I'll make them niggas Black History, my nigga. Black History will be every day I whoop one of them niggas' ass, right? If we want to support Wilder, we'll support him. Wilder done said some stupid shit. He endorsed y'all stupidity with all that laptop revolutionary talk. I got an ass whooping on reserve for one of you fuck niggas, right? So y'all shut the fuck up and wish Wilder well, but y'all ain't nothing more but fanboys. Don't nobody listen to none of you fuck niggas, right? And that's what I gotta say, coach.
Hey, salute, man. Shout out to Blood
Appreciate
Boxer, man. Yes, sir. Hey, man, y'all saw that? Gun House brought the listen. I didn't know. That was my first time seeing that video. I didn't know that Don House used to use the broomstick. Used to use the broomstick routine with Bermaine Stavern. I didn't know that. So when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, damn, he been doing that." And Wilder, I think Wilder do it different though. I think Wilder do it different. I think instead of Wilder like moving his head back like that and then spinning, Malik Scott or the trainer should have been there and say, "Wilder, look, you don't want to do that with that broomstick because you formulating bad habits. That's a bad habit you're formulating." See, anytime a man keep doing that broomstick routine that Wilder kept doing with Don House is the same. Listen, Don House is the same guy who said, I just played the video. He said that Wilder ain't fought nobody. Malik Scott took a dive. He had a well choreographed, orchestrated choreographed career. That same Don House, the one that used the broomstick, they should have told him, look, when Bermaine Stavern used to do it, this is the purpose of doing that. Work on your reflexes and stuff like that. You got to know how to block, catch, parry, slip. You get what I'm saying? You don't be doing this. And they should have told him. By him continuing to do that, that tells me that nobody was telling him not to do it. So, you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, yeah, so he just picked up a bad habit. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find that broomstick routine. I have it in my. I have so many receipts, y'all. That's what I was telling y'all. Like, I have so many videos, and I can look. I be saving this stuff for the sole purposes of a debate. Hey, shout out to Red Glove Militant, man. Shout out to Trey Hassan in the building. Shout out to Sheila from Cali. I say it because what happens is when we do these shows, dude will call in and he'll want to argue something that's totally not true. And I'm like, you know what? Let me pull up the receipt. And when I pull up receipts, I like to use primary sources of information. Primary source of information is this. If I'm talking about Wilder, or if you're talking about Wilder, and you saying Wilder said A, and I'm saying Wilder said B, and we arguing about that, and you may have 10 people that's backing you up. No, that's what Wilder said. That's what Wilder said. I like to pull out the primary source of information by going directly to what Deontay Wilder said. Okay, here go the video right here. This is what he said. That's no, that's what I like to do. But I want to see him win, though. I do want to see him win, but he said that, Carla, hold on. He said that, his team picked Tyrrell. Wilder gonna knock him out. Wilder gonna knock him out. Now, I do feel that they probably should have picked a higher ranking guy. Wilder is not so bad to the point to where he's fighting the number ranked 283rd person in the world. Wilder is ranked number 38, 34 in the world. So I think that Wilder's good enough that he could have fought somebody in the top 50. He could have fought a guy that's ranked number 50 or 45 or or even 20. You get what I'm saying? 283. Malik Scott picked him. And Wilder just admitted that. He said his trainers, his coaches, he let them pick. So that's a Malik Scott pick. Malik Scott picked him. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Hey, bro, we all know that Malik Scott took a dive against that guy, but I have a question for you, Coach. This is how dumb this guy is, Wilder. How the hell does he hire a guy as a trainer, when he knows that the man took a dive against him? How do you learn from that? Break that down for me, Coach.
Well, I think what it is I met Malik Scott. Malik Scott is a very, very good talker. Him and Deontay Wilder end up becoming friends, and he's a really good talker. And if you be around Malik Scott, he can get very philosophical. And he probably told Deontay Wilder what he wanted to hear in order to make him feel good. And Deontay Wilder even admitted that he cooked for Malik Scott. He said, "I ain't never cooked for a man before, but I cook for him." And what him and Malik Scott have is a brotherhood. So I think that Malik Scott just told him what he wanted to hear. To be honest with you, made him feel good.
Yeah, I understand. But Coach, it's like you. You said earlier you were 0-3 against some guy, right? A friend of yours.
Yeah,
right? I'm sure you learned your lesson. There you go. 0-3. You learned your lesson, Coach. That makes you a better fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? When is Wilder going to accept that he lost to the better man? You win some and you lose some. It happens. Well, you learn from it. If you take boxing serious, you have to accept it. That's a good start, But I never heard of a fighter, that makes more excuses than this guy. I feel that he needs a new trainer. I ask you another question. If he were to get another trainer, Coach, right? It's hard to. They say that it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. I know this guy is probably near 40. If he gets a new trainer, Coach, you think he'll make it back to the top or at least compete against the top 10 guys? What do you think?
Wilder? You talking about Wilder?
Hello? Yeah. Wilder, if he were to get a new trainer, you think he'll become better? You think he'll learn a thing or two?
I think it's over.
Because it's not working with Malik Scott. So, but anyways, but one thing about Wilder that I respect and I'm happy for him, I heard that he has a sick daughter. And me being, working in a hospital, I know those hospital bills, it adds up, it gets expensive, and he's got the money to take care of it. That I'm happy for him, to be honest with you.
Now. I don't think he has a sick daughter now.
Oh, no? Oh, okay. So, all right. Whatever it was then. But again, I know those hospital bills, man, it gets expensive. But, Coach, let me address a motherfucker in the chat, bro. This guy likes to disrespect all the callers, bro. All of them. I've seen them before. I don't know if it's a troll or not. Melvin Everett, I'm calling you out, boy. Do me a favor. Call in the show, man. Grow some nuts and call in. And make sure, keep it boxing and keep it respectful, bro. And if you do call, which I doubt, bring your A game. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling you out, bitch. Just call in the show, man. and I want to hear you talk boxing. This guy criticizes everybody. But anyway, that's my call, Coach. Respect from New York.
All right, salute, fam. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find that. Where was that video of Wilder training doing the broom? I'm like, damn, not Malik Scott, but Don House been using that broom trick for a long time. I'm like, dudes getting their ass whipped. Like, man, shit. And then you know what? And then when Wilder fought, when Wilder became the heavyweight champion, WBC heavyweight champion, he beat. Hey, shout out to my sister Foodie. He beat Bermain Stavern in a 12-round decision. Then he rematched him like years later, and he knocked him out. Bermain Stavern just came in there to lay down, and you get what I'm saying? You know, just coming there to lay down and stuff like that. So, I can't find it, dog. But my point is, if he was doing that in practice and no one is correcting him, everybody was laughing and kicking it. But you gotta get something out of it when you're training. And that's my first time ever seeing, like, I didn't even know, bro. Like, look at this right here. Damn, I can't believe this shit. This man been doing this shit. Look at this right here, Don House. Be doing none of that. What? Okay. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Why don't be doing none of that? Why do we? That's
Blink him down the dark. Blink him down the dark. Blink him down the dark.
Niggas knocked out. I'm gonna tell any fighter that's in the chat. If you in the chat, you a fighter, you watching this show. If you got a trainer that pull out a broomstick and he doing this routine, fire that nigga immediately. True. Yeah, you fired, dog. You fired, dog. You fired, dog. But listen, fire him immediately. Not immediately, immediately. Yeah, you immediately fired. Bro, let me tell you something. Everybody I see, listen, every time I see somebody with that broomstick, the dude gets Don House, hold on, Don House. And Deontay Wilder. I need to see. Because Wilder ain't doing it like Bermain Stavern. See, that's the thing, see. Wilder don't do it like Bermain Stavern. See. Yeah, see, Wilder. Hold on, I just pulled the video up. Let me see. Yeah, this goddamn, hey, see, Wilder don't do it like. Oh, hold on, wait, hold on, wait. I got it right here. Hold on. He said, yeah, man, the man, he said, the man gonna beat my grandmother. She dead. I'm gonna dust the dirt off of her and bring her back to life. Then he gonna beat my grandmother's grandmother. She dead. Yeah, my grandmother's grandmother. She dead. And then I'm like, man, how do you hire this dude? Here you go right here. Here you go right here. Look at Lee Scott over there. Here you go. Hey, this Joey Scott right here. This dude right here, this Joey Scott. This the brother that reached out to me. He told I bullshit you not, dog. The man told me Jabba the Hutt and the butter biscuits. He said, yeah, they were talking about putting. Well, I ain't gonna lie. He didn't say who. To be fair, he didn't say who. He said, yeah, man, I need to talk to you, King. You know what I mean? Because he said, man, the stuff that you were saying, bro. The squad over here. He said the squad over here, everybody on this end, they talking about doing something to you, bro. They talking about putting hands on you, man. And I'm trying to avoid from something like that happening to you. I'm like, shit, ain't that gonna happen to me?
True.
And he called me like he was concerned. He said, yeah, man, you know, D people, man, they talking about doing something to you, man. They don't like what you said. This what it was about. Do you guys remember when Deontay Wilder was lifting weights? He was lifting weights. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you the video. This the video that I got the phone, because I did a live show talking about that. I said, man, them niggas, man, they finna get Deontay Wilder killed, man. Because, you know, that's what I do. I lift weights. So I said, yeah, they finna get this man Deontay Wilder killed, man. Man, the man leaning, he got the ball leaning one way, and the weight finna fall off on one end, and he lifting his legs up in the air, trying to push the weight, and you got two dudes that's supposed to be spotting him. They don't even grab the weight. That weight could have came back down, crashed on that man's neck, broke his neck or anything. So I'm saying the obvious, man, these niggas, man, y'all finna get this man killed, man. Deontay Wilder in the bag. Why y'all ain't spotting him correctly? That's what I'm saying. So I snap. I go off on his trainers. Next thing I know, I'm getting a call talking about, yeah, man, they talking about putting hands on you. I'm like, nigga, please. Y'all, when y'all planning on doing that? Shit, y'all ain't coming here. What y'all talking about coming here to do it? Yeah, man. True. When they come, I'm like, when they coming? When are they coming, sir? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, listen. I raised my left hand to God. My left hand and right hand, both hands. I'm telling you. Listen, I showed y'all the message he sent me. Well, I didn't show it to y'all, but because they had his phone number. Yeah, man, I spoke to the brother, man. The brother told me, man, them niggas were mad. Hey, D-Tap, I'm telling you, bro. They were talking about putting hands on the old boy 4 years ago. That matter of fact, when I was. Yeah, 2021. 4 years ago, fam. They were talking about, yeah, dog. We see that nigga. We see Malachi. Yeah, we got to put hands and foot on this nigga, dog. This nigga talking about the king of the moon. I was talking about them garbage. I said, you got some garbage trainers, dog. They finna get this man killed. Yeah, dog. He nigga talking about the king of the moon, dog. We finna go ride. We finna ride on our enemies. I'm like, man, y'all listen, bro. I would not advise that. To this day. I ain't one of these YouTube niggas. I ain't one of these. I'm on YouTube, but I ain't no YouTube nigga, dog. That shit ain't gonna happen. I will tell you, that's what I told him. I say, look, fam, I think y'all got to twist it because I'm doing YouTube. I got on YouTube, dog, because I was taking a training class by Russell Brunson of ClickFunnels. And I took the 30-day funnel challenge. And I have it right here. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all this here. I have it right here. Hold on, I got it right here. Y'all see this? One funnel away challenge. Anytime you ever watch this show, I've always told you guys, I started a YouTube channel on accident. I took this class, One Funnel Away Challenge by Russell Brunson, ClickFunnels, and at the end of the challenge, we had to start a YouTube channel or sell some kind of service or something of that sort, whether it was the ebook or whatever on the internet. I was trying to figure out how to make money on the internet. And so after that challenge, my challenge was to start a YouTube channel. I started this channel on the fluke. I wasn't even thinking about no boxing. So, so I didn't know, I didn't know nothing about you come on the internet and they're gonna be cursing you out, saying all kind of stuff. They're gonna be telling you to drop the Ade. They're gonna do A, B, C, and D to you. They're gonna try to cyberbully you. I don't know what the fuck cyberbullying is. They're gonna try to run you, they're gonna try to threaten you, say all kind of stuff. I didn't know nothing about that. I'm a reformed street nigga who just got on YouTube. That's it. I ain't know nothing about none of this stuff. And what the hell, so when I getting phone calls, niggas hit me up in the DM. I'm like, yeah, dog, we talking about doing this to you. We talking about doing that to you. And I'm like, fam, I'm telling you, I've been to a lot of cities. Ain't nothing happen. I don't see these dudes. I don't see them. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So anyways, yeah, man, this right here. This shit crazy. This shit crazy, man. Ain't nobody telling this man. Ain't nobody telling this man. What? Get a nigga killed. He finna get a nigga. They talking about some woo. Hey, what the one when he moving his neck back and he do the 360 spin? That's what I need to find. Where that one at? Look at Malik Scott. Look at what Malik Scott doing. What is Malik Scott doing? Malik Scott looking like he observing. What is Malik Scott doing? What is he observing? What is this nigga faking like? Hey, you ever had a nigga? Hey, you ever worked on a job? You ever worked on a job and you like, let's say you're doing construction or something, and the dude, you know how the dudes work for the city. You ever had dudes work for the city in your neck of the woods, in your city, your county. Nigga work for the city, right? He got the vest on, and he think because he got a vest on, he walk around like he doing something very important, trying to make it look like he doing something, but he ain't doing nothing. That's what Malik Scott doing. True. Nigga walking around with that vest on. Nigga, we know you ain't working. We know you ain't working, fam. What you he looking like he said so focused. nigga, we know you ain't doing that. Hey, what the one at? Hold on. What the one at? What? I need to find that one. Man, somebody send me that video, man. What that one at? What that one at with Wilder? What that one at when he was rolling his neck back? Man, somebody send me that, man. God damn, somebody please send me that one there, boy. That's what I want to see right there. Yeah, Don House, but I say all that to say this. Don House been clowning Wilder. Like, how do you hold, you get what I'm saying? Like, how do you hire that guy? And what it said, Marky Vision, he said he making sure it's no foul play, coach. Hey, man, they doing that shit. Hey, Marky Black. Man, you don't believe that. Man, they doing that. Hey, Marky man, that man ain't doing that, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. He making sure no foul play. That man ain't doing that, man. Hey, look, listen, I used to do the same thing. Bro, I used to work at a construction job, right? I was a labor worker, right? So in construction, if you ever worked construction before, they got something called the idiot stick. Do you guys want to know what the idiot stick is? Can anybody guess what an idiot stick is? If you ever worked in construction, I want to see, can anybody guess it? Anybody? I'm trying to see what somebody gonna say. Shout out to JC. The one Mr. Ham guessed it. He said the shovel. The idiot stick is the shovel. So when you are a laborer, you're a laborer worker. You're a laborer on a construction site. The idiot, like, that's the bottom of the totem pole. I got a shovel in my hand because I don't have a skilled job. I don't work the machines. I don't work the backhoe. I don't work the crane. I don't work any of the heavy equipment. I'm not a supervisor or none of that stuff. I am a laborer. So I had a shovel in my hand, and a hot ass sun in the summertime, nigga, I ain't trying to do no work. I was getting paid $6 an hour at that time. $6 an hour. I ain't come to do no work, bro. So, but anytime I saw the supervisor, but I kept the shovel in my hand. Anytime I saw the supervisor, he coming, I put my head down, looking like I'm really focused, and I'm like, I make it look like I'm trying to level the ground out with the shovel. I like rub the shovel across the ground a little bit. I don't not dig a hole, but I rub the shovel across the ground a little bit. Then I squat down and look to try to make it seem like it's level, right? And then the supervisor come out and look at me, and you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, I see he working, so I'm not gonna bother him. But I ain't doing that. I'm just acting like I'm working. True. Yeah, that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. Hey, yeah, that's what he was doing. I said, I ain't doing that. That's the only trick in the book. That's the only trick in the book. This man was acting like he. Listen, I'll be doing that. Say, hey, Miss Cuddy, I'm telling you, the man wasn't doing nothing. I'm a master when it comes to acting like I'm working. That's all I used to do when I was there. That's all I used to do. I was a master at it. You know how black folks is. We come to work, don't want to do no work. You get what I'm saying? We don't want to do no work. The nigga mad that he had to go to work. Then when you get there, you know how we do it. Then when you get there, god damn, man, we always cutting corners. Y'all know how we do it, fam. Y'all know how we do it. Listen, we good at acting like we working, but we ain't doing the goddamn thing. True. Nigga don't work the double shift. He don't work for like 30 minutes. Nigga don't work. I work 12 hours a day, dog. He probably, listen, out of them 12 hours, he probably only did like maybe a good 45 minutes to an hour. And what to say, Miss Connie? She said, not just black folks. Oh, yeah. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey, hey, Miss Connie, I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. You know who I used to love to work around? I used to love to work around. I used to love to work around them Mexicans. Man, shit. Hey, you ain't gonna outwork no Mexican. I can tell you that right now. Let me tell you something. All jokes aside, when I say the Mexicans, I'm talking about like the migrant worker Mexicans. I'm talking about you get them like the migrant workers. You ain't gonna outwork them. Oh, you can forget it. You can forget it. I used to work at a landscaping job, right? This right around the time when a lot of the Mexicans were taking over that industry, right? And see, black folks, I'm telling you some real stuff. In this city, in the city of Tampa, there was a time where we ran the landscaping industry in Tampa. If you want to get your grass cut, I mean, it was some white companies that had lawn services, but I'm saying like independent like lawn service people. A lot of my homeboys, a lot of black people had their own lawn service business, and it wasn't hard to start one. Just get your lawnmower, a pickup truck, and a trailer, and you go door to door, and you go to soliciting your services to people. Say, yeah, man, I want to cut your grass. I can cut it for $25 or whatever the case may be. And okay, cool, we gonna do all of that, and then that's how we did it, just like that. Well, it came a time where black folks here in Tampa, we start it's like me. I started talking about, man, ain't nobody talking about doing no manual labor. Man, this shit too much like slavery. Man, I ain't on this slavery stuff. Out here in this hot ass sun. I'm out here in this hot ass sun working. Man, ain't nobody on this back-breaking labor type stuff. Man, shit. I mean, them days over with. So we had that mindset to where, this shit too much like slavery. We ain't doing no manual labor. So the white company started realizing, man, these niggas don't want to work. So we got another group that we're going to replace them with. True story. We got another group we're going to replace them with. So when a lot of the Mexicans started coming over here in different cities around America, the jobs that we didn't want to do because we kept talking about slavery, they took that over. They wasn't doing no complaining. They wasn't talking about slavery because they had a total different experience. They getting paid in pesos in Mexico. Hey, man, I work all day for $2. Shit, I get to come to America. Man, I worked all day for these $2. I work 12 hours just to get paid just get paid 15 pesos. I come to America. Yeah, they ain't pay me number $5 an hour. But boy, that $5 an hour like 100 pesos in Mexico. So what I'm gonna do? We finna go to America. These niggas sitting over here crying and complaining and shit. And we finna take them jobs. And we sitting there talking about slavery. Now, guess what? The Mexicans, they got the entire lawn care industry damn near on lock. And what happens? The white companies, the white lawn care businesses, who still have their businesses today, they hired all Mexicans. Julio ain't gonna complain. Julio gonna be there he gonna be there on time. He gonna come to work early, get off late, none of that. And I'm telling you, bro, that's exactly what happened. True. Now we're on the outside looking in. Yeah, man, they just replaced us. No, we replaced ourselves. Facts. Now I don't know what went on in y'all city, where everybody else is from. But I'm telling you, here in the state of Florida, this is what went on. They came and took all the jobs, because niggas kept complaining. I'm talking about, when I say nigga, I'm talking about me myself. I was one of them. Man, I ain't finna be doing that hard ass label, man. They got me fucked up. I ain't this hot ass sun and shit. Sweating. It's too goddamn hot out here. We got them gnats flying in my face, mosquitoes biting the nigga. Hey, all this grass and you know I got asthma. I got all this grass flying around. I ain't finna be doing all that, man. To this day. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. But you know, y'all know what time it is. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. But before we go, we gotta say all praises due to the Most High, the Most Exalted, the greatest human being on the planet Earth. Y'all know who it is. The man that we cannot find, Mr. Al Haymon.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and sing Al Haymon. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? But a name. Do you have a name? Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Man, goddamn, Julio and them don't took over the listen, man, they don't took everything over. Right now, I got a partner of mine. I got a partner of mine from Mexico. He got a little food truck out there. He got watermelons. He got oranges. Hey, listen, every time I ride by there, I stop by and buy something from him. Listen, hey, let me tell you something. All jokes aside, right? I got a partner of mine. He rehab houses. He do rehabs, fix and flips, right? He do rehabs. Check this out. My homeboy been doing it for years. He say, man, Malachi, I said, what's up? He said, man, every time I try to hire niggas, man, I try to hire our own people, man. Shit be, they be late, shit be half fixed. I got, you know how you had deadlines when you rehabbing these houses. You have deadlines. You try to hire your own kind. Man, they fucking up. This dude drinking on the job. He was just talking about his experiences. He said he messed around and found this independent contractor from Mexico. He said I hired him, right? And he did a great job. So my homeboy had another fix and flip, and he needed to have the cabinet snatched out, the floor. We need to dig the floor up so we can replace it with tile. Like this house needed an entire makeover, a whole makeover. So my homeboy named Jay, he asked we're just gonna say Julio for demonstration purposes. He asked Julio, he said, hey man, look, man, do you have any more friends that work like you? He said, yeah, I got them. I got a bunch of them. The next day, Julio pulled up in 3 pickup trucks. Three pickup trucks. 3 pickup trucks. My homeboy bought all the materials and everything. My nigga, they did the entire house in 2 days. True. Hey, listen, fam. To gut the inside of that house, to gut it, and then paint everything. When I say they did the entire house, they did the entire house. They gutted the house, replaced the toilet, replaced the sinks, replaced the tub, dug the tile up, relayed the tile down. The entire house on the inside was painted. Everything was done. They went in there on the Friday. Sunday night it was done. When my homeboy came back and checked on it Monday, everything was done. True. I say, boy, god damn, but listen, you ain't outworking no Mexican, fam. You was not outworking no Mexican. Period. Well, they came in that motherfucker, bro. They did the entire house in 2 days. From Friday to Sunday, it was done. They were playing Selena. They were playing Selena or something like that. I was like, man, shit, boy, you got some Mexican. Now, where you found them from? Yeah, man, I'm tired. Every time he tried to hire Tyrone, man, all them, man, Tyrone, they were bullshit. Man, these people don't came and took. Man, shit. Hey, Nate, I'm telling you some real stuff. I'm for real. My homeboy was like, I say, listen, Nate, in 2 days, something that would take a week to do. Something that would take at least a week to do. They did it in 2 days. And when they finished, he said, look, man, they were looking for some more work. My homeboy worked with them. He worked with this group of dudes right now to this day. That's who we work with. Facts. What to say to women's ham? He say that's why Mexicans don't like Teofimo Lopez. He lazy. They not working no basketball. I'm like, man, shit, but listen, I ain't even trying to compete, dog. And listen, we talking about slavery and all that stuff there. Man, the Mexicans coming there, they getting to work. They finna get the job done. Next thing you know, they don't took over the entire industry. Niggas complaining, man, that messed up, man. They don't want to hire us. No, they used to hire y'all. They used to hire us back in the day, but you had people like myself that was complaining. I was a serial complainer. Hey, Foodie, I was a serial complainer. That's all I did was complain. Man, these guys got me messed up. Man, want a nigga to sit here and do all this goddamn working and shit. Man, my back hurting. I had a back brace on, and I was like, man, these crackers got me fucked up. They finna be out here doing all this manual labor shit. They must think this goddamn the slavery day. Like the supervisor, he kind of looked like the slave master. He's supervising the slaves, and we out here doing all this manual labor. Why he ride around in the truck in the AC, and why I'm outside in the sun? I was that guy. That was me. I was the dude. I'm sowing seeds of dissent. I'm sowing seeds of dissent amongst all the other workers. Man, it's especially you're black. Yeah, man, we out here, man. This hot ass sun, dog, with this broomstick. And look at that. Look at that. Look at Bob. Bob riding around in the truck. He ain't even doing that. Got the hard hat on. He in the truck with the AC. You get that's so goddamn stupid. But nigga, that was me. That was me. Hey, Nate, that was me. I was the nigga complaining. Nigga, yeah, man, I'm finna quit this shit, dog. You know what they about that? We'll quit the job quick. Hey, shout out to Miss Black Panther. Hey, Miss Black Panther, you know we'll quit a job quick. Man, fuck this job. I don't give a damn about the job. I quit. Listen, I don't have 1 million jobs. I quit a job in a heartbeat. One thing about me, I've been realized I wasn't 9-to-5 material. Because I don't quit too many jobs. I be like, man, shit, he got me fucked up, man. I ain't finna be sitting there doing all this hard ass shit. Nigga, man. See, this is the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all something. So I came up in the crack era, and I used to make money. I used to get some good money, right? So when you're making that kind of money, it's hard to go from being a drug dealer to working on a 9-to-5 job for like $6 an hour. That's hard, bro. That's hard. Like I'm used to. Damn, I'm like, damn. I worked all week. I made $230 at $6 an hour. As a laborer, what I didn't realize was skills pay the bills. Because I had a labor worker skill set, I got paid according to my skills. The reason why I can't make the same amount of money as the supervisor or the foreman, because I don't know how to read blueprints. I don't know how to read a blueprint. I don't have supervisor or foreman. I don't have a supervisor or a foreman skill set. I have a laborer skill set. That's why it don't make sense for someone, if you're working at McDonald's, and the only thing, you have a McDonald's skill set. You can't look at the president of McDonald's and be like, man, this motherfucker pulled up in a limo, dog. I'm sitting back here flipping fries. I ain't with all that punk ass shit. I quit. I need to be making the kind of money he making. You can't make that kind of money because you don't have that. You don't have that president or supervisor or manager skill set. Once you learn the skills that it takes to be a manager, a supervisor, a foreman, or a director, then you can get paid like that. But because you only know how to welcome to McDonald's, might take your order, please punch that number and open that register. That's how you gonna get paid. True. It's like a dude being 0-20. Let's break it to boxing. It's like a dude being 1-15. And he looking at Canelo, or he looking at Terrence Crawford, or he looking at Tank. Man, Canelo getting paid $35 million a fight. Man, I ain't supposed to be fighting for these $5. This man gave me a $50 Amazon gift card. What I'm gonna do with that? Man, Canelo getting paid such. Sir, you ain't got a Canelo skill set, fam. You ain't got a country backing you. You ain't no draw. Ain't nobody coming to see you. You 1-25. You 1-25 and you been knocked out 24 times. How you expect to get paid what Canelo made? And you ain't, you get what I'm saying? That was me. That was me. True. That was me. That was me right there. Oh, complaining ass nigga. That's all. Hey, that's all I did complain. For nothing. Hey, motherfucker trying to work they trying to work a nigga to death. Man, a nigga ain't with all this old working ass. Man, I'm finna quit. Man, I'm finna quit. I ain't thinking about this. You know what I mean? Man, I don't listen. I don't have every job known to man. Literally. Hey, shout out to Trey. Hey, Trey, I'm telling you, bro, that was me. I was that fool. And listen, yeah, man, I'm finna quit, dog. I ain't finna be over here watching this shit, man. Boy, we're trying to work a nigga to death, dog. Man, I don't, man, this shit. I worked all week. I made $230. Dog, that shit looked terrible to me, fam. Dog, I spent, bro. When I was in the streets, I'm saying when I was a teenager and I was young, like talking about 16, 17, 18, dog, I'm making like, nigga, I'm making like $1,000. I'm making like $1,000. I'm making like $1,000 every 2-3 days. How much you made? I made a stack tonight. What you made last night, man? I made about 700 last night. It was slow. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking this one the niggas this one used to run to cars. This is running to the cars days, right? You mess, man. I used to go to school. I used to go to school with $1,000 in my pocket. Now sometimes I will flodge. Sometimes I will flogging, you know. Sometimes I will flodge. Sometimes like back in the day, right when I was in school. This when the girls was crazy about light skinned niggas. If you were light skinned, had good hair and cat eyes, you was in the game. Oh, you just had to be a light skinned nigga. Light skinned nigga, the girls gonna come talk to you, right? So you was cool. That's that era, right? And they used to like when you have a lot of money. So back in my day, I used to have like $200. I used to have like $300, right? I had like 10 $20 bills, and I have 100 ones in the middle. 100 ones. Now, if you ever seen $101 bills in the middle of 10 20s or whatever the case may be, boy, it look like you got a knot. And I used to be flipping that money. You know, I used to be like I'm talking to a girl, right? I got my beeper on me and stuff. I got a beeper. The beeper, I make the beeper go on. I said, oh, goddamn. So she's smiling and impressed and stuff. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Hey, let me get your phone number. I asked the girl to get a phone number. This back when you used to have to write the numbers down or memorize the number. So it was around that time, right? I pull out a knot full of money. Nigga, I got $300. But she don't know. I said, hold on, baby. Hold on. Let me see. 20, 40, 60, 80. 20, 40, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80. Now, I never flipped the last bill, because if I flip the last bill, she gonna see I got a whole bunch of ones. I be like, oh, no, this ain't it. Then I put the money back in my pocket. Now, she looking at it like, man, he pulled out a lot of money. It ain't but $300. True. Yeah, we used to do that, too. Hey, we used to do that, too. Hey, we used to do that, too. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. One of the Jerry, he said, pick up the phone and stop ducking. Jerry talk about ducking. Hey, call back, Jerry. You can do the last call. Call back. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to the phone. Call back. Call back, Jerry. He said, pick up the phone and stop ducking. Man, we ducking what? Ducking what? He said, pick up the phone and stop ducking. Ducking what? Call back. Just call back, Jerry. Hey, we sit there talking about the Mexicans and you know, me complaining at the job and all that stuff there. Man, shit. Nigga, I pull that knot out. Hey, Sheila, I pull that knot out. All ones in the middle. Girl, how much that is? This is like 2,000. I'm calling what's the name we call it from?
What's up, Coach?
Hey, Jerry, what's up? Jerry, what's up, man?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up with you, Jerry?
Wilder is done. I mean, I don't know what people want for him. I haven't been Wilder's biggest fan for various reasons, but if you are a fan of his, you should probably want him to retire. He's done. He showed signs of being done in the second Tyson Fury fight. He was a little punch reluctant. His right hand doesn't have the same whip. At that point, he had like 47 professional fights. Now you can argue that his competition wasn't the best, but the reality is the heavyweight division usually only has like 1, 2, maybe 3 top guys. And no, he didn't fight them, but he fought other guys, and he looked impressive doing it. Everybody doesn't get to be Ali or Joe Louis. He made his mark. I think he had 10 or 11 title defenses. By the time he fought Fury the second time, I think he was 47 fights in. That's a heavyweight career. That's all she wrote. The worst thing for Deontay Wilder right now is for him to come back and fight some nobody that he probably still can be and make him think that he can still compete at the top level. Now, he should have money because I read where between the first and second Fury fight, he made $80 million. And that didn't include the third fight or any of the other purses that he got for like $1 million, $1.5 million. I mean, this guy's made over $100 million. He should have some money. I don't know if he was married to that girl that he recently had the issues with. And maybe he's got to give her a big chunk. I don't know. But he's done. And as soon as he gets in there with anyone anywhere close to world class, he's going to get what he got the last couple of times. He's done. Anyway, Coach, that's what I got, bro.
All right, shout out to Jerry. Be more stand up. Yeah, man. Man, I was. Hey, bro. Check this. Hey, Marky Beyond. I'm gonna tell you something, fam. Bro, I was that dude when I was young. Man, I would listen. And then guess what? So when I stopped selling dope, I got a job. My cousin Shine, right? I got a cousin named Norris, right? But his nickname Shine. He the one told me how to get my CDL. Man, you better go get the CDL. Cause my cousin was working at Waste Management, the garbage company, right? And he worked on the roll-off truck. The roll-off truck, that's that big long dumpster. If you go to like any construction site or grocery store, you're going to see that long. It's like a flatbed. It's a long garbage can. It's not like the compact dumpster. It's real long. That's a roll-off. That's a roll-off container, right? So you need a roll-off truck. You need a roll-off truck to come up to it and pull it up on the thing, and once it get filled up, right? So my cousin was doing that. He was making like $1,000. He was making like shit. I want to say $200 a can. So he was making like about $1,000 to $1,500 a week. That was good money. That was good money at that time. I said, damn, he making that much? He had good credit, all that stuff now. So I went and got my CDL, right? Because my uncle worked at a truck driving school called Roadmaster. My uncle worked there, right? Back then, they used to give you blue certificates. So when you go to truck driving school and you pass the driver's test, they'll give you a blue certificate. Like you go to the DMV, you take the written test. But you got to take the driver's test in order to get the license. So I went to go take the driver's test at Roadmaster. I didn't even take the test because it was my uncle. So I paid my uncle $100 to give me the blue certificate to say that I drove. I didn't even know how to drive no damn trucks. I knew how to drive a stick. I learned on the job. And I came back to the DMV, got my license. I started working for the garbage company, BFI. You had Waste Management and a company called BFI at that time. My nigga. I'm thinking I'm finna start driving trucks immediately. Don't work that way. When you work for the garbage company, you don't know the route. You don't know. This back when people you had 2 people on the back of a truck, the dumpster truck, and when they go through a subdivision, they get off of the division, and you got to grab the garbage can and dump it by the muscle. And that was around that time. I was like, man, God, I'm thinking I'm finna just get on there and start driving the roll-off truck. What my cousin doing? No. When you go to the garbage company, you got to start from the bottom. Even if you got a CDL, you're gonna because you don't know the route. I can't drive the truck because I don't know the route. The driver know the route, so you're gonna keep driving that route until you get the hang of it, and then they work you in there. I mean, I think I lasted about 2 weeks and quit. No, I did 30 days and quit. True. I did 30 days and quit, dog. Dog, listen. And y'all know I'm scared of cockroaches. Y'all know I'm scared of cockroaches. So we woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning one time. And so I go to waste management. I go to the company, waste management, get in the truck. We drive out far. We go to this subdivision. Subdivision got like 2,000 homes in it, right? We got to pick up garbage in all these homes, right? It's like the sun wasn't even out. Bruh, when you grab these garbage cans, they have ants crawling all on the garbage cans, big ass, sometimes big cockroaches. I don't grab the garbage can, right? And I'm dumping it. And when I'm dumping it, I see some ants like kind of like crawling on my arm, fire ants. And when I'm dumping it, it's some y'all know I'm terrified. I don't know if I told y'all the story about the cockroaches. I'm terrified of cockroaches. Terrified. Like if I got a phobia, I'm afraid of cockroaches. I'm not afraid of rats, I'm not afraid of mice. I'm afraid of cockroaches. So when I dump the garbage can, when I see some roach, I see the big ass cockroach, nigga, I scream. I went to hollering and screaming, right? My coworker looking at me, he said, man, what's wrong with you? I said, man, some big ass cockroaches over there, man. I'm scared of roaches. He laughing and shit, right? Shit ain't funny. I'm like, man, no, man, I'm dead ass serious, dog. I'm scared of roaches. So I ended up quitting. I did like 30 days and I ended up quitting. You know, let me tell you something. If you ain't used to doing manual labor, fam, your whole body be aching, bro. Came home, had to take a shower, smelling like garbage. Dog, I went to sleep by 8 o'clock, and I was out all the way to about 4 o'clock because I had to wake up 4 in the morning to be to work at like 5:30. You get what I'm saying, bro? I'm trying to tell you, bro. Bro, listen, I don't have some hell of a jobs. I don't have some hell of a jobs, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy. It's construction, landscaping, worked on the garbage truck, and then I started driving. Doing delivering juices. Y'all know, like in high school and elementary school, when kids have lunch and breakfast, they got these little juice pouches that they drank at school. I used to deliver those. And I used to love that job. Worst thing I did was quit. It was just something about me. I used to always quit jobs. It's like, I was a habitual quitter when it came to working. True. Dumb shit. Like quit the job for nothing. I was a habitual quitter when it came to working. Like for real though. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, step and I grip out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love, we're party about the night. See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, step and I grip out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love, we're party about the night. See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, step and I grip out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Moving on the bar, everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel. No, that's next to the law. With my snow bunny love, we're party about the night.
Hey man, let me give everybody a shout out, man. Let's give everybody a shout out. Let's give a shout out to everyone who gave a super chat today. Shout out to Jason. Hey, okay. Shout out to Crosby. Hey, okay. Shout out to Behind the Hands TV. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Hey, okay. Shout out to Jamie Vasquez. Shout out to G5 from the Bronx. Hey, okay. School of X-Men, salute, brother. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mason. Hey, okay. Shout out to Green Eyes P. Hey, okay. Let's get it on the Cash App and the Super Chat as a round of applause. Yeah, boy. Hey now, hey listen, hey now when I talk to people, I tell them young men, well, don't quit that job, Well, if you ain't got nothing else better, don't quit that job. Ride it out. That's what the old dudes used to tell me. But don't quit. You know, you think it too short term. Ride it out. Don't quit that job now. Do not quit that job. You get what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Caesar. Caesar, what's going on, fam? Caesar, what's going on? He said, brother, you spitting the truth. He said, our Mexican started working. So with people fresh from the border, it was serious. He said, what you say? He said, on the contract, one contract signed. It's ready, set, go. Man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. You ain't out working on me. You gotta work. Listen, you gotta work. Listen. Well, let me tell y'all something. Whether you working at McDonald's, I respect all blue collar workers. I worked construction before. I worked landscaping, garbage truck. I was a bartender. I did bartending before. I used to love bartending. I worked at a gas station as a cashier before. Went to real estate school. Went to Full Sail. Learned how to become a musical engineer. I used to work in recording studios, the Circle House studio, and the Hit Factory in Miami, North Miami. I used to deliver furniture before. I worked for a furniture company called Aaron's Furniture. Shit, I don't have every goddamn job known to man, dog. I can't think of all the jobs. I can't think of all the jobs I had. I quit all of them. Listen, I'm the dude that, yeah, dog, I need to find something. I need to use my brain, see my power. See, I need to use my mind to make money, dog. See, you know, I felt like this here. See that labor, that hard labor, that's for them big niggas. See, God created big niggas to do that labor shit. You a big dude, dog. You know, you big. You know, you about 6 something, you 2 something. God created you to do all of that hard work. See, me, I'm the brains. I'm the brains. The brains ain't got no business out here outside in a hot ass sun with you big niggas. I figured that out real early. Yeah, dog, I ain't gonna. Yeah, this ain't gonna work for me because I gotta find something else to do. I'm too little to be doing this shit. He want to pick that heavy ass shit up. This nigga here like 6'2", 6'3", about 240, 250. That's what he should be doing. Why y'all telling me to go over there and do that? True. You get what I'm saying? What I look like picking that up? Anyways, y'all know what it is. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out. After these messages. Shout out to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, that was my motto. Yeah, dog, you a big nigga, dog. God created you for the sole purposes of that, dog. Your job's supposed to be doing this, not me. Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to my sister Sheila from Cali. Hey, okay. Louise in his BI. Hey, okay. Shout out to IG. Salute, fam. Hey, okay. Nathan, great. Hey, okay. Mr. Corey Bradley. Hey, okay. Hey, look, man. I'm gonna tell all you young folks something. Do not quit that job. I know you don't like it, but right now you're paying your dues. When you're paying your dues, you got to start from somewhere. You can't abort the mission when you start now. I know you don't like it. I know, but this is the thing too. If you have the mindset that you don't like something, working a job that you don't like, it just gonna make it worse. Because psychologically, you already don't checked out mentally. I don't even like this shit, dog. You gonna always go find something about it not to like. Instead of looking at the opportunity of being at that job, you may be learning, okay, this how they do this how they do that. So if I start me a business, now I know how to structure things. You might, instead of you looking at it as a learning opportunity, look, this job is not the end result. This is the part of the journey where I'm trying to go. Instead of you looking at it that way, You know, don't be like me, man. Fuck this shit, man. I don't like this. Oh, man, I'm finna quit. I like me. I quit a job in a minute. That's what I used to do. Now, you know, now if I had to go back to work now, I wouldn't quit no job. You know what I mean? Because I'm a lot more mature now. You got to do what you got to do in order to get things done. Sometimes you got to make sacrifices and do what needs to be done. You ain't gonna be there long. This is just temporary. You know what I mean? But make sure you got something else set up before you talk about leaving. Because if you ain't got nothing set up, don't just be quitting, just be quitting. Nigga, you know you need that job. True. You know you need that job, dog. So don't be coming in talking, I don't care nothing about this shit, dog. Man, I'll leave this shit in a minute. Knowing damn well you need that job. Don't let your ego get you fired. Just want to throw that out there. Shout out to John. Hey, okay. Shout out to Trey Son. Hey, okay. Retro Boss in the documentaries. Hey, okay. Red Glove Militant Salute. Hey, okay. Mr. Corey Bradley. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mr. Tomato Can. Hey, okay. Summer in November. Hey, okay. Highlight Space. Hey, okay. Shout out to me. Hey, okay. NPR. Hey, okay. Shout out to Kaji Soprano. Hey, okay. Christopher in the building. Hey, okay. Shout out to New Country. What's going on, fam? Hey, okay. The one, Mr. Ham. Hey, okay. Miss Black Panther. Hey, okay. Shout out to Nate the Great. Hey, okay. Marky Beyond. Salute, brother. Hey, okay. Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. Hey, shout out to Sean Carter. Hey, okay. Mr. Kenneth Johnson. Hey, okay. Schoolo, what's going on, fam? Hey, okay. Mr. Corey Bradley. Hey, okay. I'm trying to get everybody I can see. Superman flying through to save the day. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Cardina. Salute. Hey, okay. DC Curry in the building. Hey, okay. Shout out to MC Tasty. He said Coach having a fun time. Hey, okay. Y'all, hey, shout out to D-Tap. Hey, Tap, hey, listen, you jitterbug, y'all got to learn from my mistakes. Please don't make the same mistakes I made, dog. Well, I'm going to tell you something. The worst thing I ever did was quit a damn job. Every time I quit a job, I went back to the street. When I go back to the street, guess what? I ain't never catching a case. Hey, okay. True. I say, you know what? When I was working, dog, I wasn't getting in any trouble. I wasn't in the street because I was working. You know, when you in the street, you trying to find a shortcut. This is a shortcut to getting money. It ain't no shortcuts. I'm telling you, it ain't no shortcut, dog. I'm telling you, boy. I mean, you might get a little paper now, but boy, let me tell you something. All the dope boys that I came up with, you know what they doing right now? When I say dope boys, I'm talking about these dudes had money. These dudes had $400,000, $500,000. Some of them even had $1 million. You know what 99% of them doing now? They working for the city. True. The city hired all the convicted fellas. All these niggas got vests on right now. They come in the barbershop. They got the vests on. They got some dirty jeans on, some boots. All of them working for the city now. All that dope boy money they had when they were balling back in the day, they had all the females, all the girls from the street that was fine. That used to mess with all the dope boys. They ain't fine no more. They fat and out of shape. And if you gain some weight, that is what it is. But I'm saying, the girl, I'm talking about the chicks that didn't want to holler at you back then because you wasn't that dude, they trying to holler now. True. Just want to throw that out there. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.